Oh, anyway, totally not downloading something. You just to keep me you thingy heads up. This might be a bit, I don't know how much, but I'll be here. Yeah, just quiet. Yeah, I'll be here. Totally. Ooh. It has. Yo. Guys, I just came in. Why already? Where is the game? Oh my god, I have my stream open. Oops. Okay, there you go. Here it is. Wow. Oh. Which one would be better? Oh, well, that's definitely not gonna fit. Game capture. How big is? Oh wait, you're not that big. Wait, actually, maybe you are. Can I make you like a bit smaller? Okay, but then the top is. Wait, let me figure this out. See, that looks good. If I yeah. Do you guys think it looks good? I can't tell how big is so the trash. Limbus company. Hi, Carrie. Put that to the side. I'll put the chat to the side. See, isn't this nice? Yeah, I think. Okay. Wait, turn a bit of it down. Ooh, is the volume okay? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Ooh. Straight up. Where are these first time chatters coming from? Yeah, hi. Hello. Hello. The volume is fine. Okay. That's good. Do you see now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt me just how I was engraving the something? You must be out of your...
엄밀히
wow.
따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
What language is this? I will never know. I shouldn't know, I won't keep on. Technically speaking, I can tell that your master's plan doesn't really break any of the sea's taboos.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나?
I'm gonna really pull up chat. Okay. You've awakened the Limbus company horde. It's Korean. Okay. It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to even consider attempting. You catch my
어라?
drift?
근데 이 녀석
Would you look at
그
that?
사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래
Ooh,
당신 같은 자들은
creepy.
준비성조차 철저한가?
You managed to get a different head in so fast. Are people like you always prepared for anything? Just wait till I get the likes of you will be no match for.
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는
오.
모양인데?
I guess that new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh?
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네. 속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Yeah. All I can hear is the clock ticking. You think they're screaming on the inside? Ooh, bro's getting stabbed. We're getting stabbed.
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
The ticking's going faster, so I guess they still can feel pain. Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memory decay already? The was done too
뭐야?
quick.
이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
Huh? They've gone quiet already. Let's get this over with.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야.
No one ever comes
뭐가
here,
그리
Wolf.
급해?
There are no eyes on us, so what's the
우린
worry?
가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
We must follow our teachings. No wasting time.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
Yeah, but can't we just savor the moment? We're not going to get another chance to off someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
Your tendency to grow far too emotional on the job, Leon. Leon. Don't mix business with pleasure.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어.
Shame.
당신의 별이 어디 있는지는
I still wanted to have a look at
알려주지
your
않겠지.
face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, yes? Like hell I am. I'm taking location to the grave with... Damn it. Where was it supposed to be again? Memories are fading too quickly.
그렇군. 입이 없었지.
Right, no mouth.
자연히
Meaning
그것을 찾을
this one
방법도.
can't tell us how to find
그럼.
it.
이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Sure. They're named after animals since it's a reference to the book Dante's Inferno. Okay. That's cool.
이거 무슨 소리야?
Hey,
표범,
what's that noise?
설마
Did
뒤에다가
Aesop get
추적자들을
tailed,
달고 온
Panther?
거야?
아니,
No.
쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어.
There wasn't
짐승일
anyone who could
확률은.
attract me. Just a wild animal, perhaps?
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건
That doesn't sound like any animal I can think of. That
버스.
저런 게
bus?
어떻게 여기까지
How
굴러들어왔지?
did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데.
Limbus. Limbus okay. Company. Must have taken a long time.
길을 잘못 든 죄값은 생각보다 무거울 텐데.
They're about to pay quite the hefty price for that wrong turn. Oh. I think you paid the price for that wrong turn.
사자가
Did
밀린 거야?
line just get pushed back?
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면
If my
당신은
eyes are still
영광의
right,
항구에
then
이르겠지.
you will not fail to reach the port of glory. Who are you? Me? That nameplate says fast. Oh yeah.
어두운 숲에서
You
길을
lost your way in
잃었군요.
the dark forest. What?
하지만 당신은
Yeah, you were not
두렵지
overcome
않았어요.
fear. Why was that? That's because I could simply lift my head to find the
그래요.
stars. That's
이제
right.
그 형상을
Now
되뇌면서
keep revisiting that
제가
image
하는
and let
말을
your
마음으로
heart speak
외치세요.
those words aloud.
너의 별을
Follow your
따라가거라.
star. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt some thump in my head, followed by the sensations of multiple chains penetrating me. Ooh. That's a lot of chains.
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로
Please
심장을
don't
못 쓰게 된
worry.
게
Your
아니니까.
heart is still functional, though it may feel otherwise.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
The pact is sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는
Dante.
당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
Dante, from this day forth, we are bound to your time. What do you?
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고
The
뛰면
beating of our hearts now
당신의
depends on
시각이
where your
어디
hands fall.
위치하는지에 잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader.
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Who is Ishmael? Is that really
사과
everything?
한 알이 떨어졌어.
A single apple is born.
이 사람은
Sky
아직도 이상한 소리만
still not
하네.
making sense.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Jeez, the weight was killing me. Are you finally getting some
뭐,
action?
몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진
A little
않겠지.
warm up wouldn't hurt.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은
What's
뭐지?
that miserable
우리의
thing
마지막 태원이
gripping on the
될
ground? Are they to be the newest addition to the
아,
squad?
말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸.
You might
우리 상사가
wanna
될
watch your
뿐이래.
language. I heard that's all soon to be
습격은
boss.
순식간이었을 텐데
It must have
용케
been an
머리를
instant
숨겼군요.
ambush, yet you still managed to hide your head. Who are you people, and what's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의
We're the heralds
사자들이고
of justice who have
이건
came to aid you.
원하는 곳은
And
어디든
this is
갈
the
수
magical
있는
bus that
마술
can take us
버스죠.
wherever we wish to go. Justice?
그런
Bus?
대답을
I
바라는
don't-
거 아니었어요?
It's not what you wanted to
그렇게
hear.
생각하는 쪽이
You'll feel
마음
more
편할
ease
때
that
시간도
way.
없고 유리한
We're
상황도
racing
아니니까
against time, and the
천천히,
situation is in our favor.
하지만 한
So let
번만
me explain
설명하죠.
this once. As some time passed, so let me get this right. As long as I do as you say, those complete strangers who I've never ever met before will fight in my
맞아요.
steed.
당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
So long as you give them the right orders. Right, then let's slow these shits. Go back to where I was, and what was I doing? Where am I even supposed to go back to? I was right on the cusp of an extremely important moment, something I was never supposed to forget.
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이
Calm
온전할
down.
리가.
It's only natural that this new head would have adverse effects on your memories. What got me to play Limbus Company? A lot of my friends have talked about it, and my friend Joe has also been very excited about it. There's even an image of Heathcliff on a grave in the Crescent Thorn.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
Focus on the struggle at hand, Dante. Clo.
뭐라고 불러야
I'm
할지.
not sure how I should address
시계
you.
지휘관님,
Would Commander Clock
아무튼
suffice? In any
전투
case,
명령을
we await your
내려주십시오.
orders.
뭘 명령까지야.
Yeah?
각계전투밖에 답이 없지
You
않나?
really need orders? Seems like going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Hey!
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는
You
거야?
lot,
다
quit your
으스러뜨리면
prattling. You
그만이잖아.
just need to crush them all.
최선을 다해주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. I guess I don't have any other choice. Imagine getting hit by a train. This is gameplay. Before. Let's begin by learning the basics of the combat. Please direct your attention to the dashboard here. You'll be using the dashboard to relay your commands to the sinners. You'll find each sinner's skills on the dashboard. The control scheme is simple. Simply drag from the left at the end of the field to the right end to chain skills, and you're ready to enter the combat space. Please press and hold the gear on your left on the dashboard to grab the chain. and you're holding.
금방 다녀올게.
Make sure to not lose in the tutorial. Maybe I might lose in the tutorial. I could try. If you were always let's try again. Look at the dashboard, grab the chain from left and connect the skulls. Go into the command again. Use the dashboard to issue commands, get the camera face. And drag the chain from left to the thread it. These skills once used, connect the chain to the right. 6, 5, 4, 4, 1.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
I don't think I can really win.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 폭들을 제거하겠소.
Yum. I'm definitely dying. Oh, you know.
이해가 되지 않는군. 이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
I try my best. I think. I don't get it. These noise managed to take the line down.
잠깐만.
Whoa, hang on.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이건 대화로 풀 수 있는.
Yeah, bro's dying, isn't he? I know this is kind of weird coming from someone new or just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can hold this out.
이건
Yeah, bro's dead. This.
이상적이지 않소.
It's not ideal.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
Yeah, guys, it was totally not a scripted loss. It was just me being a skill issue. Because I suck. I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put a fight against them.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
Are y'all kidding? I haven't started. What the hell? You said you'd
이겨준다는
fight
말은
my
안 했어요.
speed. I never promised someone said fight.
그리고
What?
저만 남았네요.
It seems that I'm the only survivor. Okay, so you meant for this to happen? You got an ace up your sleeve, haven't you?
비장의 수라기보단
Not necessarily an ace. No, this is
별을
simply about
따라가는
following the
거죠.
star.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가?
Is this supposed to be a
some
mass
유쾌하진
suicide or
않군.
something? It's a very unpleasant display. What am I supposed to do? Have I gotta know if it? Oh, it's just for a stream. Ooh, am I supposed to... Arriving with all that fanfare only to die like flies. Yeah, I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I
뱀에게
die?
전해라, 거짓 사자.
deliver this message to the serpent false
이건
lion.
막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
Oh, mysterious guy. Man with red eyes. I can see the red eyes. This is a flow that cannot be stopped.
붉은색.
The red?
왜?
But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Do you know why I only do you know why I only had those two dismembered?
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가
Because one of
저들을
you needs to be
데리고
intact to carry the
허둥지둥
rest of
이곳을
them
벗어날
parallel
테니까
off.
달아난 팔과 다리를
And you're the
대체해줄
one left
놈이
after them any help.
넌
붉은 시선.
The red guys.
그렇게 노려보지 마.
Don't glare at me like
네
that.
놈들이 해놓은
This
짓에
is nothing
비하면
compared to what you
그
did.
정도 부상이면
With wounds like
위에서도
those,
충분히
I'm
할
sure
일
the boss will
했다고
recognize the
생각할
effort you
거다.
put in, consider them a badge of
혼장철
honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을
you
놓고
want to meet your
싶은가?
end here. Who are you one of them? You're too late. They're
늦은
already.
건 아무것도 없습니다.
I'm not late
단테
for
우리에게
anything,
필요한 건 오직 되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
A little time to rewind. Oh, I'm sorry I'm overwhelmed by an excruciating stab of pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder, followed by flashes in the rib, intestines, stomach and lungs. I'm not screaming. But I am. I couldn't even tell where the pain was coming from anymore. I let out a cry of agony as I felt my body twist and break open. You... My consciousness fading, the only thing I could perceive was the sight of mutilated bodies around me inexplicably regenerating.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다. 단테.
You're in for one hell of a painful ride from here on out, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. Yo, that's sick. I need a drink. I have a drink. I hear a beast howling from somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out
움찔움찔거려.
hunger? Or
일어난 걸까?
they're being itchy, twitchy. Are they up?
드디어 정신을 차렸군.
Look at that.
버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금씩.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사 카런.
Refreshing morning. This is Sharon? Karen? The bus driver.
아침은
거의
아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어.
It's not morning.
기분이
It's supposed to be
어떻습니까,
refreshing. How
단테?
do you feel, Dante?
제각거리는군.
Tick-tocking like a clock.
의사소통이 안 되는 건
This
제법
language barrier, quite a
곤란한데
hassle.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다.
Vergilius.
이 말이 제대로 들린다면
You may call me
무언가
Vergilius.
이해했다는
If you
행동이라도
can hear me,
취하시죠,
Dante, give me a sign.
단테.
I gave him a quick nod. He didn't seem
좋아,
hostile.
듣는 것엔 문제가 없군.
Good. At least
일단
his hearing is
출발하지,
functional.
카론.
Time to drive,
출발할게.
Karen.
부릉,
See,
부릉.
I said it right. Wait, did I just say Sharon? No, I said Sharon. Now departing. Vroom vroom. There was a heavy roar and vibrations as they echoed from the bottom of the deep mine. It was then I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus. I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
Do you remember who you are? I shook my head to say no.
원래 기억을
Ooh,
되찾고
that case
싶겠군.
could
그렇지
I had
않나?
my spacebar on push down. I suppose you want your memory back, don't you? I nodded. I sure felt like an idiot.
매끄럽군.
Smooth as it gets.
다들 이렇게
What's to stop the
몸짓으로만
rest of
말하면
you
안 되는
from
건가?
adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 바우스토 씨?
What do you think, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust respectfully
저희가
declined.
매끄럽게 몸을
I
움직일
find
수
it
있는
unlikely
상황이
that the
그렇게
situation ahead
많지는
will
않을 것
commence from physical
같으니까요.
liberty for smooth gesture-based communication. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair, glistening even without sunlight, gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테,
Dante. Dante? Come to think of it, the man with red eyes has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요.
Dante is your name.
이름까지
The nation
잊으셨군요.
must be afflicting you very severely. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound familiar.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgil, wherever he falls, seem to hear no much different from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
Faust can hear what you intend to speak. You actually can, but how? I don't even have a mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발사는
Assurances
머리를
of
바꿔서
yesteryear
생긴
must be
건가요?
one of the side effects that came with your head
성대나
replacement.
혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
such as chords or tongue are necessary for one to communicate. Anachronistic? Right. Never considered
당신의
that.
말은 한
You
사람에게만
can
보낼
limit the
수도 있고
recipient
모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다.
of your words to one person or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요.
And no
수감자들에게만 해당하는
clarification.
이야기예요.
The scope of everyone is limited to sinners.
당신의
sinners?
뒤에 앉아
The
있는
people seated behind you.
방금까지 당신을
very
대신해서
soon
싸운
before you
사람들을
steamed to
말하는
me
겁니다.
moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
Oh, so thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How I yearned for this
아이
moment.
형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Where'd you sell your old cranium off?
당신이었군요.
So
당신
it was
덕에
you.
박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게
Thanks for putting
돌아왔어요.
my spine back into one
혹시
piece.
둥지에서
Were you a
의사
surgeon
일이라도
or
했나요?
something in the nest?
다들 닥쳐라.
Keep your mouth shut.
잡음이
Nothing's more
겹치는
unpleasant than
것만큼
hearing a
불쾌한
cacophony
것도
of
없으니
noises.
자기 소개가 필요한
Now, a brief
시점인가 보군.
introduction is in
그럼
order.
가벼운
Now, give
인사를
you
나눌
time to
시간을
make yourself
주겠다.
known. Starting with the
앞에
one
앉은
seated at the very
것부터
front. Speak.
시작.
에이, 왜 이런 건 항상 앞자리부터인지.
Why is it always the ones
앞에
looking
나서는
like
이제
first?
진절머리가 나는데.
I'm sick of digging.
당신이 우리를 이끌
I heard you were
아,
gonna be our
뭐더라?
boss. Or,
관리자라고
yeah,
하던데.
Our manager. Manager?
그래서 어떤
Yeah.
인물인지 굉장히
Which is why I was
궁금했는데
really
말이야.
curious to meet you.
아,
and,
역시 뭔가
always
말을
tough
만드는
work
건
to
어려워.
choose the right
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만
do you know what you do with your old
저마다
head?
사정은 있는
But I
법이니까.
guess everyone's got a story to
나는
tell.
그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고 관리자 양반.
I'm Gregor. We're in this together. Gregor. We're in this together, manager bud. Gregor. Oh, that's a long description. The sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause part or the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the something tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Your facial expressions. Does a clock have facial expressions?
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이. 이제부터 우리한테
just hear a
엄청난
bird
돈을
or
가져다 줄
cow. We're
사람한테.
talking to the person who'll make us filthy
그래?
rich. Greg? Rich? What's that about?
양반보다는
Let's see what
Dante.
Fred's calling you.
이름으로 부를게.
Dante.
당신도 나를
Hope you
로제라고 불러.
don't mind us being on the first name basis. You can call me Rodia. Rodia? Rodia. Rodion? Rodia, too. Rodion. Pack on Rodion. The unfortunate traits of being backstreets born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting. Okay. So it's advised to pay close attention to her as a manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. Recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so recommend waiting for it to pass. Money, gambling, and betting. Ooh, so she's one of those characters.
난 당신이 우리의
I think there's a
관리자가
a good
된대.
reason you became
이유가
a
있다고
manager.
믿어. 분명 원래는 둥지의 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
I'm sure it used to be a big shot back in the nest, right? When your old habits start coming back, we'll be that much closer to rolling in the dough. Foo. She saw her as an extrovert. I'll give her
아차,
that.
내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
Oh gosh, look at me keeping on. Hey kid, you're up next.
안녕하세요.
Hello.
아우, 시시해. 그게
Boring.
끝이야?
That's it.
아,
Oh.
싱클레어라고
Sinclair,
해요.
that's my name. Even with volatile nature of human growth around this age taken into consideration, the sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, and may mean that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mad as split innards at first, as there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew. We recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign there is potential to grow into an expert of one of her professions with the right stimuli. Okay. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he join this a company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요?
Is there anything else you
회사는
need to say? This is my
처음이라.
first corporate
뭐,
job.
앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까.
Well, you learn the ropes in the
그럼
coming
거기
days.
그 저 친구가 다음
Okay then,
타자하자.
how about you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
I'm Yi-san. Yi-san. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this sinner possesses high intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with the sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication, although will pose a risk on its own. However, if the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. That's it.
이상이요.
No smoke and mirrors. I waited for him to see if he was being witty or something, but just stared vacantly out the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
I can't believe you people. Aren't proper introductions the first step to fitting in this
저를
society?
이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael if you please. Ishmael. Past Ishmael. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of you sinners, but do not worry. The sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She's likely to make reasonably judgments, so it's a good idea to start conversations. But looking her way, if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget the sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn of her, it'll be difficult task to regain her trust. I think when I first got into this company, two of my favorite characters were Ishmael and Don. I forgot what Joe's favorite character was. Maybe Heathcliff. I'm gonna guess.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고
I know,
들었어요.
when he put that picture
앞으로도
of
잘 부탁해요.
Heathcliff on that grave in Crescent Form for I don't know what. I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. For someone who emphasized not being a misfit, she didn't feel like the most amicable
미안하게
soul.
됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프,
Name's Heathcliff.
멋대로 부수고
He used to be a
깨부수는 일은
professional
전문으로
wrecker
하고
for
다녔지.
property and people alike. Revenge Heathcliff. The sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. The brashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache. In the process of forming a relationship, please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴
Not
했지만
under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to buggers that got my nerves.
당신도 조심하라고.
So watch it, you.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테
Definitely
할
allergic to
내리기가
copy
있거든.
gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to get them
드디어
pushing yet.
이 몸의 차례인가?
Oh, good
난
song.
돈키호테일세.
Tis my turn to speak. At long last, I am Don Quixote. Oh, castle. Sueño impossible. Don Quixote. There's no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion. If we were to measure it, an avid aficionada of all things fixer. She adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another. So there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She's deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer. Hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing really existed, really? It's the advice to play along for a smooth mission. Okay.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side with thee. 'Tis a pleasure. A fixer? That definitely feels like a time I used to
해결사
know.
말인가? 내가 대답해줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Dost thou wish to know what a fixer is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
Perchance thou mayest struggle to remember the city. 'Tis
나는
I
가벼운
believe
인사를
I said
나누라고
this is for
했던 것
brief
같아.
introductions.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면
Don't really say
좋겠어.
it twice.
홍루라고
Next.
한답니다. 잘해보자고요.
Honglu.
우리
My name's Honglu. I hope we can get along well. Honglu, a sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally, he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of the low lives lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it's ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Okay.
우와
So it's just
당신
one who
그 머리
speaks.
근사한데요? 요새
Wow.
유행하는 모델인가
And
보죠?
look at you. Isn't that fascinating head you've got there? I'll probably model these days, I suppose. No.
제
that isn't
취향은
that kind of.
아니지만
It's not my cup of tea, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야.
The hell's wrong with your attitude? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. When he noticed the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat himself back down.
요슈.
Ryoshu. As they say, every person has their own creed. It's only right to respect it as the executive manager. With some creeds, you have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You know, I've noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker, whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution, the sinner's background is the one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. Okay.
요르슈크.
Sure is nice to meet you. I'm not putting myself
메르소.
supposed to laugh.
그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Mirasult. Please refer me as such. Mirasult. Wants clear and concise commands requiring no judgment on his part. That's it. You're polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다.
This isn't anything
그저
special.
보통의
I'm
태도입니다.
simply behaving normally. I'm always touched.
네.
Yes. It felt as though something was gravely amiss with him, but I couldn't quite tell. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting. I felt compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려다니 당치도 않습니다.
Please, I would never make my manager stupid for me.
본인은 오티스라고
My name is
합니다.
Otis. I would like to
이전에
apologize for
실례했던
my
부분을
rudeness
사과드리고
earlier.
싶습니다.
Frenchy. Reminds me in the Discord. It reminds me in a Discord server where I was like just trying to prove that the French weren't real. Even though there was someone who was French in the Discord. Otis. The sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it's recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdoms about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Warning, keep an eye on the sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. Rudeness?
이거 참 마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Your magnanimity humbles me.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸. 인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만 그중 소수는 맞붙는 것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다. 검을 날카롭게 벼르기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼 누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
I shall serve you with unrivaled devotion. People are real. The reptilians are real. It's clearly built by the aliens. Why are aliens getting into this? I mean, aliens. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I didn't get upshimmed by her
아까
rudeness.
숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
I'm amazed at your ability to bootlick with such passion so soon after calling them a miserable thing. I think I
제가
get it now.
마지막이네요.
Seems
파우스트입니다.
I'm last. Faust is the name. Faust, the sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there's no hope of her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over with it. You know, she has an unparalleled genius. We can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps she could be the one to find out? Aliens built the pyramids, so the Eiffel Tower was also built by them. This was revealed to me in a dream, therefore it's true. I mean, you think what you wanna
당신의
think.
인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
Your reaction suggests that you're not convinced.
괜찮습니다.
That's fine.
경험을 통해
You'll come to learn
차차
in
이해할 수
due time. Learn what?
파우스트가
That
진귀한
Faust is
천재였다는
indeed a
사실
rare and
말이에요.
brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이
When a
진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
proverbial tree falls, its impact on the ground is a given fact. If there is failure to perceive, it has nothing to do with the truth of the matter. If you've played Limbus Company, what's your favorite character? Just a question. Okay,
소개는 여기까지.
enough greetings.
단테,
Dante.
당신의
Can you
직무를
explain your job
알려드리죠.
scope? Heathcliff? Okay. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고
They're
있어요.
asking if you're about to explain the job description of a manager. come to think of it, the man with red eyes couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's
관리자
correct,
단테.
executive manager Dante.
당신은 지금
You embark on a
소개받은 이
trip to the
12의
Inferno with the
수감자와
12
함께
sinners who just introduced themselves. The Inferno? Why should I go
자신이
to hell?
지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는
Because treasure awaits at the
보물이
end of the road,
기다리고
but
있어.
that's advice? I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣지 못하는군요.
This can't seem to understand you at
이해를
all.
요구한 건 아닙니다,
I did
단테.
not ask for your
의사를
understanding,
물은
Dante,
것도
nor was
아니죠.
this question of your consent.
기억과 머리를
You have
되찾고
to listen to
싶다면
me if you want to
제
reclaim
말을
your memories
들어야 할
and the
겁니다.
original head. I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant.
파우스트 씨,
This fast. What would we do
단테가
if Dante
계속해서
keeps refusing
거부하면
to
우린
cooperate?
어떻게 되는
This is
거지?
not the scenario we
무슨
anticipated.
말씀을? 파우스트는
Preposterous.
모든
Faust
것을
anticipates
예상한답니다.
every possibility.
단테,
Dante,
모든 임무를
once
마치고
you've
나면
completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를 새길
you'll
수
be
있을
able to
거예요.
engrave the aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. Aspect. A word that pierces through my mind, even though my memories are gone. My underlying instincts respond strongly to it. And led by those instincts, I make my
보이죠?
choice.
고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See? They're nodding. now.
좋아, 계속
Good.
가면
Then we can
되겠어.
continue.
그런데 카론,
By the way,
아까부터
Carol,
왜
why
출발을
is
안
the
하고
bus
있지?
moving? Radios are
버스
off.
기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest spots. Verge.
매피 앞에 이상한
Weirdos were
놈들이
hanging
서성이고
around
있었어.
inside the method.
카론, 말했잖아.
I told you,
버스에
Carol.
무슨 일이 생기면
Anything
곧바로
happens to
알려야
us, you got to let
한다니까.
me know right away. Mephi? Who's that?
메피스토펠레스.
Mephi.
이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는
The name
엔진의
of this
이름.
bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고
Enforce
파우스트의 심혈을
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배 그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
I didn't sure what I was looking at, so I turned away to look out through the window so I could reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한
Looks like they're
쥐새끼들이군.
just a pack of dirty rats living in the back
마침
streets.
잘 됐습니다,
This is just the right time,
단테.
Dante. They should make
지휘를
targets for
연습하기는
practicing your
단테,
command.
처음 전투에서는
I skipped
생략한
over
부분이
many
많았어요.
details during our first
제대로
battle.
설명할 시간이
We were short on time after
없었으니까요.
all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가
However, without
이루어지면
improvements to your
우리는 항상
strategies,
도륙날 거고
strategic prowess, only defeat and slaughter lie in your
당신은
path.
우리를 살리기 위해
And in
의미 없는
turn,
고통을 느껴야만
You
하겠죠.
have to endure pointless pain over and over again to revive us. Pain to revive you? You mean what happened earlier was?
당신이
Yes.
시계를
We were brought back to life
돌려주었기에
because you
우리는
came back.
살아남았다.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌
The expedition
듯합니다,
didn't seem to be of any
파우스트 씨.
immediate urgency. but
자잘한 담소는
safe travel,
나중에.
yes. Sinners off the
전투에
bus.
대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on the elements of combat. Okay. Okay. That character's full blow HP. Take extra damage. You can send everything into battle at once, yes, but commanding so many personnel will not be easy. Therefore, I'll inform you of the appropriate number. 5. Took 5 minutes.
앞장서시오.
Well done, so the rest of the songs will deploy.
따라가겠어요.
네.
내가 필요해?
Okay, wait, don't really let me pick
최선을
since I
다해볼게.
want.
목적지는 혹이 많소.
Oh, crazy, showing the same scene of them almost dying. Woo! We won! The 7-sided icons floating above both the allies' and enemies' heads are called skill slots, because they aren't issued a command by chaining skills yet. The allies' skill slots are currently empty. Route the chain from left to the air and the chain over to one of those 2 decimal skills on the dashboard. What am I supposed to do? Grab the chain from left gear and chain it to one of those 2. As you can see, the skill you just changed has been equipped to the skill slot. Skill slots. Equip skills are displayed on the skills floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in battle using the skills equipped in their skill slots. Okay. Drag the sinner from left to right. We drag from left to right on the dashboard to equip using their skills.
곡들을 제거하겠소.
Please issue a command.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
A clash of claws and a similar target both use attack skills against each other. In clash, the powers defend primarily by the skills that are used in the clash. And in this clash, between two skills, the skill with the most high power wins. Pay attention to the enemy's coin. When the skill loses a clash, it loses a coin. If a skill loses a clash, as long as it has the remaining skill coins, the two skills will compete for the coins and clash until one of them loses all coins. The skills that lost all of its coins in the clash will consequently lose the clash. That means that the unit that won the clash gets the attack, while the unit that lost does not. Okay. Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of clash, is calculated. Please issue a command. This is 5, 2.
행동을 개시합니다.
The number is the skill's base power because it flips any coin. This number is the skill coin's power. Here you can see how many coins these skills have. The number of coins determines two things. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. 2. How many times the skill hits when it attacks. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin of power of the skill to the base power of the same skill. Formula of the skill as follows. Base power plus number of coins that flipped heads, 6 coin power. Coins that flip heads will glow, while the coins that flip tails will appear dimmed. The resultant skill power is displayed here. Ishmael's loggerhead skills a higher skill power, so the enemy still loses a coin. As seen in this one example, they'll continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Remember, winning clash is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning battles.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Panic.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Yay! I won. See, I won this time. Yeah.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
Much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away, save for one. Though, shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다.
No need for
마침
concern.
가야 할
Cigarettes is
길이었으니.
where we're heading anyway.
가론
Carol,
발판을 꽂고
go to the meadow.
신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Up for an exciting ride. Yippee! As soon as you're deployed in the last encounter, will automatically be selected for the next, saving the choice of selecting them. Feel free to change them before into battle. But you just said I could change them. You just said I
따라갈
could
준비는
change them.
끝냈습니다.
Oh, we're just straight into battle. This time let's learn about SP or sanity points. SP has a maximum value of 45 and a maximum value of 45 minus. Please note that since SP values can also be viewed here, next to all the adjacent portrait icons on the dashboard. It goes from minus 10 to 10. So please issue a command. Struggling with favored.
행동을 개시합니다.
Each SP unit's SP values change based on certain triggers. We tend to heal SP with favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher chance to flip heads when flipping the skill coins. Okay, you can only change them outside the tutorial. Okay. The allied units all won their respective clashes in the previous time which showed their SP. This put us in a favourable position. Please issue unit command. They're neutral flavored, neutral flavored. Okay.
좋아, 간다.
Air gives you SP, right? Please direct your attention to units HP. Health points. Health point bar. This line, this thin line here is called the stagger threshold. Oh, okay.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
Oh. Main units HP drops below the stagger threshold line, they become staggered.
오, 생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
Staggered units cannot take any action and take double the damage, which puts them at significant disadvantage in battle. The unopposed, favored, unopposed, dominated.
좋아, 간다.
고개가 깨졌어.
Yeah, put the enemies in panic states by defeating their allies and being them shot their SP. When enemy enemies SP drops below certain threshold, they may enter low morale or panic state, which inflicts them with negative effects. Units in low morale or panic states are marked by these labels. Each unit gains different effects from entering low morale and panic states. Select this icon to learn what the effects this unit is suffering from.
Let's fucking go!
Oh my god. Holy. Sub-goal? What? Hello? Oh, 70 follows? Holy peak. Stupid idiot. Oh. Holy peak though. That's crazy. Thank you.
금방 다녀올게.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
한 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Oh, that is a paragraph. Welcome
잠시만요.
to the West tutorial in gaming where we tech you a mechanic never used again when specific teams are very niche and so that will cause an eventual roadblock in the hard stage because we didn't teach you how to approach hard encounters like so. Oh yeah, and cool characters. Okay. Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는
I joined this
정체되지
company
않고
because I was
나아갈
told
수
that I'll
있다는
be
말에
able to move
여기에
forward
합류한
without
거예요.
being held back.
그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는
But
폭력만.
right now, we're stuck in meaningless violence like a rats or something.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
To snuff our meaning, we are vanquishing evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Please just be quiet for a
아무튼
moment.
이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면
All we'll be doing is
다른 일을
beating
하는
people
것도
up like
고민해봐야 할 것
thugs.
같아요.
I might have to reconsider my employment here in the near
입사
future.
계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your
퇴사는
contract?
허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
Do you really think our contract has any sway at this point, given that it's based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은
Because there were no
없었으니까.
lies to begin with.
네?
Huh?
설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
means of transportation, did you?
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서
Luffy is
울어.
always hungry. He keeps crying. The bus gets
엔진이
hungry.
연료를 섭취할 때
When the
생기는
engine
부산물.
ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해
Using
강해질
that,
수
you can
있어요.
grow more powerful.
이상 씨는 잘
I'm
알고
sure Ethan
계시겠죠?
knows this well. When all
거울
possibilities
속에서
are drawn from the
모든
mirror,
가능성을 끄집어낸다면
resonance is probably the only thing I can actually say is taught bad because they don't go in depth on what the buff it gives us. They don't explain it in a good way.
성장 또한 제약이
There's no
없어.
limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는
Is the self
나인가
in the mirror
아니면
my
또 다른
reflection,
누구인가.
or another being entirely? Possibilities. What exactly are you drawing out? I never image of them getting revived. They could say offense level is how hard you'll clash. Higher offense levels means your clash gets higher. Resonance adds offense level. One is besides functions is extraction. You can collect various identities and egos. Set the extract button.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Impeccable swiftness are random silent. Section 5. Oh, I get a random ego. You have acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities and egos will contribute improving our combat performance. Last return to battle. Battle can be accessed via the drive window. What's this? Walpurgis Knight, the second and third Bokgag. Also Walpurgis Knight. Standard extraction. Welcome to new manager's extraction. Inferno. So what else? Possibilities. Enter. Flip the top of the pod, the cinema card to swap them out with a different identity. Select Ishmael if you wish. From this menu, you may select one of the identities you have extracted to deploy them in battle. Ooh. Oh, you can have multiple egos? Right, identities. Good, selecting the identities appropriate for particular of each battle's path to victory. Now select the battle button.
목적지는 호기 많소.
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
When you pull 20 times for the new manager extraction, you'll get core ID 100%. Really? You can either pull and start a banner which gives a guaranteed 3-star in 20 pulls, or in the event banner which has limited time content. Huh. I see. So this is what was
너무 마음이
about.
급할 필요는 없어요,
There's no need to get
이스마엘.
impatient, Ishmael.
버스가
As the
향하면
bus makes its
자연히
journey, you're naturally-
자연히 시정잡배
you'll
같은
naturally start
일보다
taking on more
중요한
important
걸
tasks
맡게
than
될
eating the
거야.
life out of random crooks.
목표에 도달하는
I know
게
you're eager to achieve your
마음을
goals,
재촉하고
but at least try to
있겠지만
have some patience.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성 중 하나를
Either guaranteed
끄집어내는
fast.
거니까 기억이 조금 더 쉬워졌을 거예요.
So the start banner. This works by whisking out one of the limited pointless possibilities from the mirror worlds. I have outwritten a part of our
곧
memories.
익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀
Whoa,
위험해
hang on.
보이는데?
That sounds a bit dangerous, don't it?
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
Well, I'm no longer my old self by the end.
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요.
Don't mistake yourself with a ship of Theseus.
인격과 기억을 빌리기는
While it's true that
하겠지만
you borrow their identities
주도권을
and their
잃도록 설계되어
memories, the
있지는
system is
않아요.
designed to ensure that you retain control over your own existence.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나
Different through your reflection
거울
may be,
밖을 벗어나면
it is
거울
bound
속의
to vanish
형체
once
또한
you walk away
잃기에
from the mirror.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게
Our
달렸어요.
capability girls ultimately depends on you, Manager
거울
Dante.
세계의 다양한
It'll be
가능성을
up to you to decide which
가장
figment of
효과적인
possibility
타이밍에 더
fits
쉬운
each
의미를 하실
situation
테니.
best.
메타몰프시스를 말하는
I
건가?
believe that's what you call metamorphosis.
네, 일종의
Yeah.
탈퇴이자
I suppose one
변신이라 할
could
수
say that
있죠.
it's a form of renaissance and transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
Golly? Where'd you learn big words like that?
주워들었다.
I picked
이
it up.
사람 저 사람
My
많이
profession
만나봐야
required
하는 일을
meeting people from
했었거든.
various walks of life.
변신이라.
Transformation, huh?
담소는 끝났나?
Done chatting.
일단 길부터 뚫자고.
First, we make
어차피
way
지겨울
for the
정도로
bus.
붙어 있을
We'll spend
테니
more time together than you'd
못한
ever
말은
ask for,
나중에.
so table the discussion for later. Red eyes. Glowing red eyes. Oh no, bell. Select a unit to view the detailed information
뭐야?
window.
내가 보고 싶었던
This
거야?
will review each basic stats. List of skills and upgrades promise upgrades. This will select an enemy to view their detailed information. Resistance value, attack type or affinity they're weak against. Each skill damage is classified by 2 categories: 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. The target resistance to these categories can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. A high resistance value on a unit means it will take more damage from that damage type. Check your enemy's weakness and select skills that can exploit them. Really? Oh, they have 1 attack. Weak blow, sanity. Panic types, overwhelmed. Turns start gain 2 attack power down. Okay. Max HP 50. Fatal, 2 slash resistance. Pierce resistance and blunt resistance. Oh, are they all just fatal for slash? Pierce and blunt. Favored, dominating, favored.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act when allies. So from the allied unit highest on the deployment order, an ally gains 1 additional slot every passing turn. This means that they gain an extra opportunity to attack. Or staggered 2. Should I just do all the dominating ones? It said dominating one first.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
침묵.
제가 해낸 거 맞죠?
폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
Use all these bonuses that sinners choose what skill they want to use. However, it must be emphasized that leaving the sinners to make their own strategy choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. Clash outcome forecast appears at the top of the screen beside each selected skill. Please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it's always serviceable. Win rate and damage?
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Or the dreaded, repeated by many, see enter. Ooh, that's a stagger.
해냈어요.
100%!
해냈어요.
Win rate gaming.
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르, 메피가 달리기만 했어도 길은 뚫렸을 거야.
Could have just ran them over and pushed through just fine. Huh? What was the point of putting me through all that fighting then? But Julius stepped in at the sight of my rattling head and
진정하시죠, 단테.
agitated gestures. Calm yourself, Dante.
걸음마도 떼지
It's not
못한
right to ask a
아이에게
toddler to run
달리기를
a
시킬 순
take
없지
its first step.
않겠습니까?
I got a notification. Dang, I know who's. Now who's this? Surgeon. I'll see who they are after the stream. I'll actually know who they are. I don't know why, but when I started streaming more, I've been starting to get like so many messages from like random people I don't know. Some were talking about art, which one random, and then other people, some would say like if they think I'm streaming. I don't know, but I normally don't message them. And some even would have gone to my stream as well. It's not right to ask a toddler to run where it has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면
Best take every
직접
opportunity
걷고
there is
나서
to walk on your
달리셔야죠.
own feet before you begin to
그리고
run.
단테,
Furthermore, Dante,
당신은 관리자. 저들의
as the
관리를
manager,
하는 게
your job is to
업무입니다.
manage your
나는
staff, and
길잡이.
I am the guide.
어디를
I
가고
decide the
어떻게
where and the how of our
개척할지는
journey.
알겠습니까?
Am I understood?
토달지
Don't
말라고.
argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지?
I heard ticking. What did they
파우스트
say?
씨.
in this
별말
box?
없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군.
A little too
앞으로는
verbose to be an
고개만
affirmation.
끄덕여도
I know it's
좋습니다,
advice going
딴딴.
forward.
그럼
don't
매피 출발하자. 야호.
Now, Miffy, off we go.
카론,
Woohoo.
기분이 어때?
How are you feeling, Karen?
매우 신나. 날아갈 것 같습니다, 카론.
Extreme excitement, about to walk on air, reports Karen.
좋아.
Good. So, where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
Vergilius. They'd like to know the destination.
말했던
What
것
did I just tell you,
같습니다.
Dante? But just where are we going? With his side that was shredded inside to rumble forward. Oh. Ooh, good scene.
출발할게.
And
부릉부릉.
applying. Vroom, vroom.
지옥으로 출발하지.
Destination Inferno. What song? The game is a bit loud compared to your voice. Oh, that's it. The own farming company. Is it bad that my voice is quieter than the game? So cool cutscene. What? Oh, this is peak. Oh. Oh. Hello. The music in this game is very peak. This sounds peak. Holy. Oh, that's a lot of languages. The golden bow. The Aura Farming Company. Oh, that's not districts. District 18. June 985. That's peak. That's really cool. I think, let me try and make my voice a bit louder. Even throughout all these cantos, I still don't know what the golden bow is about. Oh, it's got two stuff. Even though I'm trying to look at something, trying to make my microphone a bit louder. How does my voice sound right now? Also, hello, Void. Just pull. It sounds good. Okay. Just pull 20 of the new manager and see what you get. Okay. Let's see how we can continue playing for the story. Even though I think it wants me to do the thing first before I even pull anything. Oh, actually, I can go back, actually. Oh, that's my team. Done. So 12. This. You'll still get both tutorial, you can skip. Just pull 20 of the new manager. Okay, I'll try.
의뢰하신 생존자는 무사히 데려올 테니까 손가락은
Section
치워주.
5. Sinclair.
본측 이스마엘. 제가 도와드릴 게 있나요?
Let's just run there. Oh,
내게는 어떤 것도 감출 필요가.
현장 자료들을 볼 때 이번 사건에 대한
Section 4. Let's do it again. Just click the middle.
눈앞의 사람들을 전부 적출해 버리면 되는 거죠?
Ooh, that's a green Staff. R-Corp class 3 execution staff. Bad guys 0. Bad guy 0. Ooh. K-Corp, man. Do you guys not like K-Corp or
넌 예술의 극치를 본 적.
Section 6? K-Corp class 3. Is K-Corp, man, is this one bad? Because everyone's calling him a bastard. What is this? Oh. Go and drive and then Silver Oscar, you can get free gamble money there on the top of the corner. Yeah? Oh. What's that? It's like a scratch card. I have no idea what that is. Oh, company. Oh, I think that's just my thingy. And then go to Silver Oscar, right? Oh, these. That's cool. I know nothing about any of these. Napoleon Walpurgis. This one or that one? Because two of these say Walpurgis. But one says second and third. The top one? Okay. You may have not sent your friend request on Discord or in the game. Oh, there's so much words. If it's on Discord, I can add you back. Should just do. Should I just do the extract 10 or extract 1? 10, okay. I see yellow, red, and green.
자, 결투를 받아들여라.
Section 4.
음식이 좀 슴슴한가 했더니 이런 난장판이라는 조미료를 준비해둘 줄은 본인이 미처 몰랐군.
New players though?
손이 가끔씩 떨릴 때가 있는데 겁쟁이처럼 보이지
Oh, you
않았으면
can't say that. You can't say that. I'm guessing these are good then? Yeah, section 3 done. Assistant manager. Check mail just in case. Ooh.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
300. This is announcements. Season 6. Oh, that is a lot. Pass? Oh, should we just... Wow, I got a banner. Oh. In Gamble, we live. Oh. Is that you? Is that you? I'm gonna guess that's you. That's him a lot. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, their cars look cool. Oh.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
In Gamble we
나는
live.
그저 서 있을
We live?
뿐이었어.
We live. Yeah.
일단 불러놓고
나랑 어울리고
다들 제기.
나중에 집에 돌아가.
관리자
그래도 관리자님이
관리자나리 이것 좀 구경하시겠어?
No, just start going through Canto 1. Oh, 4. It's beautiful. Oh, it's like an archive. We go through Canto 1. Murder on the Express. Canto 1. Enter.
베르, 앞에 장애물이 있어.
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on the bus, whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memories certainly don't help either.
그래.
Alright,
계속
let's proceed.
지나가.
덜컹덜컹.
Okay, here come Bumpty Bump.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었.
The clump stuck to the window, gently dissolved, letting the light through. My different sets of eyes on the bus are lethargically facing forward. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on Nero's reaction, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. Hey. It felt very awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. But, I mean, glasses. Know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
You almost call me bug guy,
다시
didn't
한번
you?
말하자면
Once again,
내
my name
이름은
is
그레고
Gregor.
당신이 시계
It's
대가리가 아니라
Yoko
단테라고
Dante and not
불리듯이
Clockface. I couldn't find any excuse, so I just gave back a light nod.
기사 양반, 우리 지금
Say.
어디로 가는 거야?
Bus girly, where are we headed?
다시 한번 말하자면 내
Once
이름은
again.
카론이요.
My name is Karen.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라
Same way you're called
그레고르라고
Gregor and not
불리듯이.
bug guy. That's kind of funny. That's funny. She got either at Gregor.
건전도 못 건졌네.
She really
베르가
did.
말했어.
Very sad.
수감자들은 사구로 간다.
Sinners will go to District 4.
방금 사구라고 말했는가?
What ho? Did District 4 fall upon my
무슨
ears?
연주낭자의
That place is known
출신지로
to be the home
유명하지.
of the Grass
영웅의
Maiden.
발자취는
Grass Maiden.
그때부터
Tis
시작되었다.
the origin of Heron's journey and Twaster.
아까부터
Bloody
시끄럽게
hell, you're
쫑알쫑알.
rattling on and on
입
and
다물고
on.
조용히 좀
Can you
가지.
shut up and let the trip go in peace?
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
Why? I had remained silent until mere moments
말
ago.
대답하지 말라고.
I said to shut up.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
Sorry. Did you happen to realize you're being louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이 놀려봐.
Even if you can't die, you sure as hell can suffer, no? Say that
옳은
again.
말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니.
I say the right
수준
thing, and
알만하네요.
your first response is violent. Shows how refined you are. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this part where I exercise my fortune as the manager with dignity and grace? I think memory urges me to do so. Now, guys, it's inadvisable to be like, oh,
모분조도
tranches. They were fighting. You didn't have to go that far.
모가지를 분질러야
Right
조용해지지.
against noisy
도라지 같은
crying
새끼들.
hogs and tails scragging. Oh, she also just got murdered.
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네. 그대는 내가 응징하지.
Dead, also dies. Oh. Senseless violence shan't be forgiven. I'll bring about justice.
이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기,
I knew
꼭
this
내
would
옆에서
happen.
싸워야겠어?
It left a spot on my clothes though. Look, do you guys really have to fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination and they've already killed 3 of our own. That
이거
is.
잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면
I mean,
사고를
they all just
치는군.
killed each other. Can't take a small break without anticipating trouble, can I?
너희 넷 이번 달
You
버스
four, cleaning
청소다.
duty for the next month.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Such unfairness. I merely sought the hand of justice.
내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘.
Oh. Also,
피는
tell
와인이랑은
them to do
다르게
my
잘 안
laundry
빠진단
too.
말이야.
Blood doesn't wash off as
비싼
easy as
건데.
wine stains. Sheesh, dry cleaning's costly. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted, but I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them
단테,
back.
시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock?
그런 모양새면
Sigh.
어리둥절한
That
표정이라는
must be this.
건가?
That must mean there's supposed to look like where your face should be. I'll keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Fast. Riggers gave me Fast a tired nod and gestures to me. Sets up a small
처음
sign
만났던
with
날에도 당신이
Miss
했던
Bebop.
일을 말하는 거예요,
It's the
단테.
first thing you did the same day as we met,
그때는
Dante.
본능으로 해냈던
Though I
거겠지만
suppose that's more of an instinctual reaction. Let's
다시
try that
해보죠.
again. Close your eyes. Though I had no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. How do you do that as a clock? I had no reason not to follow Fast instructions.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
In fact, the door is
그러나
everywhere.
당신에게만 보이죠.
However, only you can see it, for the
왜냐하면
stars never set in your sky. After that, I felt a thread of light creep into my sight. As to open my eyes, I embraced that light. Then I saw a space. Oh, that is a big door. That's a really big door. He's so small compared to it. I was alone there, and a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonized cries seep through the gap. Hearing the endless laments and wailing for even a split second makes me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles as it's what I was born to do. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. I grope about in the door. Thousands upon thousands of last wails lay within. That's creepy. I'm reaching inside. I grab a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawl up my hand onto my
고통을
arm.
나눌 준비가 되었나요?
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather pressure to comply? I pulled forth, the sins grasping my hand with all my strength. Ooh. A terrible pain spreads from my neck and head. Oh, so basically when he gets them out, he feels their pain. They feel their pain. I don't even know what pronouns, I'm gonna guess they're they. So they feel the sinner's pain when they die. It's so crushingly severe, it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensation of bone and muscles twisting, entangling with each other, goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood in helplessness. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. She got, like, stabbed through the head. Oh, who's your favorite sinner so far? I forgot to answer that. My favorite sinners, I'd say I have two, is Ishmael and Don. I just like them a lot. I don't know why. I just like their personalities, I guess. Then I see it. Trembles in the bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. That looks painful. He just looks passed out, and she's getting up. Soon that blood soaking the ground condensed into three masses. Then the agony that seemed to last forever vanished just like that. As lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away, my sight was cleared of dreadful redness, returning to a grumbling burst.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 심경은 어떻지?
How does it feel to have your head back after you're severed? Was it exciting? Right as Heathcliff is restored to consciousness, he rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
살리는 게 되게 할 일 아닌가?
Isn't it your job to bring us back?
그 가짜는 시계 대가리째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데
Dante looks like they're in a lot
이쯤에서
of pain, so we really should. Before he could finish, Heathcliff's steel bat caved inside of Sanko's head. Incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears.
시계 대가리. 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야.
So they just
이만하면
go each other.
알아들었지?
Next time, Clockface, you're crushed. I clear.
생긴 대로라더니
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Was dying once not enough for you? He could tighten his grip on the bat, and Ishmael's ready to swing her weapon as well. How I seriously became the manager of people who can't even be stopped even by death. While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
It seems this team's in serious need of discipline. The sinners on a collision course stopped, dead in their tracks. A cold pair of red eyes cast their gaze between the
첫
two.
번째 규칙.
Rule number one.
버스 안에서는
Do not let me hear
무기
your weapons
부딪히는
clashing
소리가
inside
이
the
순간
bus.
이후로 이
If
규칙이
any of you
깨어지면
break this rule as of now,
너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고
you're going to be
애원하게 될
begging for
거야.
me to let you die.
난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야.
I'm sure you know
알지?
I'm capable of that and more, right? Sinclair's riffing on the ground on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. Heathcliff glowered but couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테, 미안하게 됐습니다. 시계를 한 번만
I'm
더
sorry about this. I
돌려주시죠.
need you to rewind once more time. I have to do that again. And I died and have to bear the harrowing pain once more. I raggled my head in God. The faint hint of smile on Regulus's face vanishes as his
내가 아직
expression
사과와
shifts.
부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데 관리자 단테. 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
Did I hear correctly? I'm pretty sure our manager clearly declined your
당신
request.
기어드는 박자가
This is not the
잘못됐군.
time to step in.
입사할 때
I
나의
was
상관은
informed
네가
when I
아니라
joined the
관리자님이라고
company that the
분명히
executive
들었다.
manager would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
I
저었다면
would say that the manager has made
의미는
themselves
충분히
clear with a
전달되었다고
shake of the
보는데.
head.
그래, 보좌관께서
I
나서시겠단
see.
말인가?
So their aide has decided to step in. Is that it?
그렇다면
It's
보좌관께도
my time to make clear what I
충분한
mean.
의미를 전달해 주어야겠군.
The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as a manager, or if I even deserve to take this role, but I felt that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into an even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Otis, I'll run the clock, it's okay. Regulus noticed me motioning her to stand down and withdrew the red glove from his glare as if in mutual understanding.
잘 생각하셨군.
Good thinking.
관리자께서 그러시겠다면.
As you wish, manager. Otis seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again along with a twisting sensation. I've given up trying to describe the throes I go through. Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thank you very much. Sinclair sat with a pain moan and bowed to me before waddling back to the seat. Ooh. That's crazy. Yay! And that was it. Oh wait, marks. After you ring the bell, the stage will be marked as clear. If you clear the X objectives, you'll earn bonus rewards and the stage will be marked accordingly. You can read up on the enemies that appear, you can rewatch the stories from there. EX objectives are displayed here. Clear about within 10 turns. Each stage has a limited number of participants.
오늘따라 별이
Dance time? Oh, does it tell you the enemies? Okay. But it says there is going to be enemies. Okay, oh, wait. Something else. Select to battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinners.
표정이라면 따르겠습니다.
저기 질문이 있네.
That's clearly. Pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raised their hand. Shoot.
첫 번째 규칙은
Barely.
이해했다네.
Answer the
그럼
first
두
rule well.
번째는 무엇인가?
What's the second rule then?
참. 아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서
Really?
물어보는 거야?
Why are you so eager to learn that? Rose gave a cold stare to Ryoshi, who had just lit a cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에
Don't litter the bus
담배꽁초 버리지
bus
마.
floor with cigarettes.
자국
Leave
남으니까.
burn marks. like how he just looks at Ryoshi. So I'm quickly looking at my Discord. Don't delete burn marks. The bus falls silent
잠깐.
again. Now wait a
버스에
second.
정적이
Bus
흐르면
is
안
quiet.
되지.
Where's the engine blowing?
엔카론,
Karen,
왜 속도를
why
안
are you
내는
speeding
거지?
up?
밥이 없어.
No food.
메피가
Nephi
배고파해.
is hungry.
잘 됐군.
Good. Ricky seemed to
분위기를
lift the
좀
mood. I dropping by a gas station. The idea of Virgos casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average driver felt alien.
차가 움직이려면
Karen needs fuel.
이 카론
Karen,
헤드라이트를
try
깜빡거려봐.
flashing the headlights a
무대
bit, like
조명처럼.
stage lights.
응. 댄스 타임이야.
It's dancey time.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면
If we do that,
습격받기
we're
딱 좋은
effectively
상황이잖아요.
asking to be attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent. Sorry? I could hear someone slam the bus outside.
에이! 가진 거 다 놓고 내려.
Why does it sound like that? Number nuts hooligan? Oi, leave all your stuff behind and get off. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9.
20이 빠졌잖아.
Oh, sharp hooligan. Hey, you skipped 20 of them.
그럼 20초 동안은
Well, say
기도나
your
하고
prayers
있어라.
for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이
Why am I
많은 건지.
surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What'd you just say?
비겁하게 습격을
How
하다니.
cowardly of them to
뒤집어먹는
ambush us.
아기들이로군.
They must be villains without a shadow of doubt.
자, 다들
Alright,
내려. 그리고 말이야.
And one more thing.
최대한
You want
죽지
them
않을
near death,
만큼만 해줘.
not dead. Got
알.
it. Are we battling them? Yeah, oh, there's 4 of them. Chain multiple skills with the same affinity color and the same resonance will activate. I wasn't really able to select team. Connect these skills to the same affinity is activated. So I'll just That one's dominating, but okay. Chaining 2 or more skills to the same thing is resonance. Nice picks. Does that say slot for us?
교정에 따라 실행합니다. 다음 판단을
Oh, staggered 3 of them. Chaining 3 or more. Let's see. Just that. 3 more with the same affinity, at the same time activate what is known as absolute resonance. Activating resonance slightly enhances affected skills based on the number of skills linked to the resonance chain. Skills close to the right end of the dashboard receive greater boosts. Activating absolute resonance guarantees that every skill in the resonance chain receives the boost.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 좋은 전략이
늘 새롭다니까요.
좋은 전략이
교정대로
Oh, there's multiple ways. Each unit has a unique passive.
무슨 일인가요, 관리자님?
Passive. Deal. Oh. I saw deal 20%. So. Like that. Aries.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만
순조로운 전략이
순간이에요.
지금이 기회입니다.
At less than 50% gain 1 protection at the start of the combat phase. The skill okay. Current passive will be highlighted. Since that is significantly upgraded, can assist the player through their own support skills. Well, there's only one of them. So I'll just do all of them.
행동을 개시합니다.
순조로운 좋은 전략입니다.
Oh, yay! Victory. Oh my god, 8 messages.
관리자님의
Hello?
99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
Oh, I might play Peak tomorrow with others. Oh, most valued employee, 50% contributed. Oh, okay. And look at the team. Oh, wait, the team's here. Team 1, announcer. You can get our announcers. Yeah. Magic Bullet, Sanguine Desire, Wing Beat, Dawn Office Fixer, Night Owl Cappuccino, Office Rep, Mighty Owls. That's it. And that's the stunning section. Let's just do one pull.
드디어 잘했어.
What's a reward exchange? Tickets. Office fixer. Oh, okay. The Outcast.
따라갈 준비는 끝났습니다.
Since you're going to an office, if you got Magic Bullet Otis, you can make a really good burn team. Okay. Oh. With a guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. I'm getting good. Downloading Limbus because oh yeah, okay. My friends are really excited to play Peak tomorrow. Go see, there's a new biome, it's gonna be so fun. So fun. Oh, okay, they are really excited. A number of human shapes littered the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in peace. Then the bus began devouring the served to it. Most central sense, gluttonously, ferociously. Big words. Ryoshi watched it with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to save every moment. On the corner of my eyes, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
제정신이 아닌 것 같아요.
They
그렇지
all look like they're out their minds. Don't you think so too? Because you actually got me curious to know the stories. Just to make sure I know you were forced to join, right? Though what I was involved in before my head changed is a mystery, I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. And maybe they aren't so different from me, or so I thought when Sinclair's head dropped in response like a shook nerve.
맞아요.
That's
이건 제
right.
선택이죠.
It was by my choice.
전부
I'll
익숙해질
get
거야.
used to all this, right? He muttered as if he was talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
'Tis what I would have done even if the company recruited me not. Look, yon horde of evil approaches. Oh, there's more. Free people. In addition to attack skills, each unit has a defense skill. Lightly tap a student's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard to swap their bottom skill with a defense skill. The choice selecting mostly portrait to generate a guard skill. Use a guard skill to gain shield. Evade skill. You know, completely ignore the enemy's attack. Counter. Lightly tap the skills which are cancelled to this way. Or just defense. When to use defense skills can be more effective than clashing. However, a poorly timed use of these skills can put students at great risk. Also, please note that students will not select their defense skill unless you personally issue a direct command. Keep this in mind when using the auto skill function. Favored, neutral, 3 of 9, 3 to 5.
먼저 간다.
Oh, okay. Dominating. That's also dominating. Disfavored. Minus 25 to minus 25. Oh, they're both the same thing.
먼저 간다.
Oh, okay. 7, 5, 12. 12 is a high number.
어떠냐?
Staggered, okay. That's good. I could do really damage and melee.
먼저 간다.
쉽네.
교정대로.
쉽네.
Oh wow.
보여? 마구잡이로
58.
때려 부숴놨지.
Oh, manage your increase. Engulfing capacity up. Damage dealt 98. Taken 4, taken 2, taken 10. Okay. Two enemies. Slash, pierce, blunt.
자, 의뢰로군.
모두에게
알탄이 언제나 준비되어 있다.
Should I try this guy? I don't know if people in the chat were really thinking that is good. Well, I'll try him.
언제든지요.
Support. Oh. What does support mean? Oh, these support were people. Well, how do you treat? Oh, okay, there you go. I was like, support? What does that mean?
자, 의뢰로군.
Well, I want you to be one. Not like I'm as.
모두에게
언제나
언제든지요.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
Oh. Kind of reminds me
배부르게
of.
밥을 먹은 지가
Never mind, I won't say
언제더라.
that sentence.
기계 덩어리
I'm bringing
팔자가 더
other games
많네.
into this. Gee, when was the last time I had a feast? Even a big blocky machine eats better than we do.
제공되는 식사는
Keep in
모두
mind, all
정량이에요.
meals are provided appropriately determined
그
quantities.
정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
It's not nearly enough to keep me going. Suppose I like characters can buy from it. I thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Roger ever seemed to pretend you heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's Enka
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
Behemoth? An energy source lobotomy corporation treated.
이전 엘사 말이군요.
You mean the
특이점으로
previous
에너지를
Elcor? I
생산하는
had it
회사라고 들었어요.
produce energy using its
엘사가
singularity.
몰락한 지금은
The all that remains of
자네밖에
the
남지
company now
않았지만.
is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서
That's
지금은
right,
구하기가
which is
꽤
why it
힘들어요.
became a rarity these days.
하지만
However,
메피스토펠레스는
Mephistopheles
신체에서
is capable
엔케팔린을
of forcibly
강제로 추출할 수
extracting
있죠.
enkephalin from the body. The body? I posed a question, watching Otis give orders to the other sinners, then glancing
네.
to more of the bus in turn.
엔케팔린은
Correct.
뇌와 척수신경에서만
엔케팔린.
추출돼요. 특히나
This is-
생명
okay,
활동이 있을수록
enkephalin.
효율이 좋죠.
Okay, can only be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves. It can be taken from live subjects for greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilus told the sinners not to kill their Cillians. Okay,
그럼
and
해당 부위만
if
먹여도 되는 거
why the
아니야?
rest of their body
라기엔
is what you're thinking. There's
피와
a point,
근육도
as their blood
연료로
and
쓰일 수
flesh can
있어요.
also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과
Well,
추력을 위해서
When
필요하다면
enkephalin
나머지
팔린
생체 물질은 순항할
is
때
used to
사용되죠.
generate ignition and thrust,
엔케팔린이
the remaining
되도록
organic
천천히
matter is spent
소모되게
on
하기 위한
maintaining
설계죠.
speed, thus reducing enkephalin usage.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. First went on to explain how the most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities and that it won't be sufficient source on its own. But most of it went on one ear and the other out. And out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that it's tough
뭘요?
work at least.
파우스트는
Don't mention
고생하지
it. Faust
않는답니다.
knows no
고생은
sugar.
우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, manager bud, more incoming. Hey, manager bud. Right, oh. Mid, max. At the top of the screen is a button that just the amount of information made. Oh. Maximum information display configured. It's the default setting applied. First sign to game. Medium. Otherwise the function is the same. Used and skills will not be shown. Well, not in spite. Okay. 21, Fatal, Slash, Pierce, and Blunt is 1. Wrath Resistance 1. Okay, are they all just 1? But Slash is Fatal. Because I don't think there's that much Slash. That's Slash. Limbus.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
15.
나였습니다.
That's more than 12.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Well, that killed all of them in one time. Slash seems to be good. That's dominating. Slash dominating, right? Yeah.
완벽한 거리고.
Oh, 17.
겁만
침묵.
PP.
그래, 이것이
Phase 6%.
겁만 예크.
67, 44, 40, 29, 7. 0. They all took 0. Oh, no. No, 5. Yuri. Who's Yuri? Yuri?
동부싱크 3과 돈키호테.
Don Quixote.
어이,
Hey, that's
적당히
not bad. I'm
끝내라.
expecting a guessing
고수.
right now. Regular said poking his head out the window. I guess
처음으로
too.
가는
I've
던전이니까
determined that we need a guide as
빌잡이가
this is
필요할
our
것
first trip to a
같아서요.
저
dungeon.
혹시 림버스
Oh,
컴퍼니에서
Yuri.
오신 분들 맞나요?
Red hat. That's a cool design. Excuse me, are you the people from Limbus company? Someone purchased a
맞나
sword.
보네요.
Looks like it. Limbus had just about finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. He watched it indifferently before introducing
예전
himself.
엘사에서 근무했던
I'm
유리예요.
Yuri, a
잘
former
부탁합니다.
employee of the previous L Corp. I look forward to working with you. By L Corp? Do you mean
로보토미
has to be
코퍼레이션이겠군.
Lobotomy Corporation?
네,
That's
우리는
right.
로보토미
We'll explore the
코퍼레이션
former branch facilities
구
of
엘사의
Lobotomy
옛 지부들로
Corporation,
향합니다.
also called the Old L
저라면
Corp.
불러도 절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
If I were you, I would have taken part in
추락한
this.
날개라니.
Being a fallen wing and everything.
분명 끝이 좋지
I doubt
않았을
your
텐데요.
employment ended on pleasant terms.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면
Why are you on
뭐든
about?
유쾌한
Any
기억이
point in your
된다고.
life can be pleasant as long as you have enough money to spend.
거기는 아직도
I
괴물로
heard those
득실된다는
places
소문이
are still
있던데.
teeming with monsters to this
괴물이
day.
아니라 환상체요.
Not monsters.
어쨌든 사실이에요.
Abnormalities. The rumors are true
하지만 더
either way,
중요한
but there
것들이
are more
있죠.
important matters.
지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에
In the deepest reaches of these
최근에 피어나기
branches are
시작한
neoplastic
엘사의
plant-like
기술의
growths
핵심
holding the
정수가
essence of L
존재해요.
Corp's technology.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던
remember,
걸
I believed I offered to
기억합니까?
let you finish engraving your
성의를
aspect a few
새기게
days
해줄
ago.
거 정수,
The
황금가지를
essence, those
모아온다면
golden bows in our
그 정도는
hands.
어려운 일도
It'll be
아니게
easy
될
as pie.
겁니다.
The word aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to
억지로
do?
떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다.
There is no need to rose your brain
그때가
trying to
되면
remember what you can't.
전부
It
알게
will
될
come back
테니까요.
due in time. I returned a slow nod to force passive advice. Although for now I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's Lobotomy Corp we're exploring, we might find some Encaphilian too.
아,
Oh,
그러면 더
does that
이상
mean we don't have to
사람들을
feed people into
가라.
our vehicle?
거기다가 운이
We could
좋으면
also grab some
애고까지
ego if
얻을
we're
테니.
lucky. So that's 3 rats with 1 stone. Ego. That's an unknown term that makes my head tilt. In any case, it'd be very rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
Miss Yuri, what are you up to since the layoff? Red gave his best shot at making some creation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brow seemed to twitch due to lack of practice, but it's not a big
내가
deal.
보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는
It appears to me that thou
영웅의
art an
냄새가 난다고
honorable
하더군.
fixer. It said that all fixers exclude the noble set of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지
I don't know who
모르겠지만
gave you that idea, but
해결사는
fixers are
그런
anything
영웅들이
but noble and
아니에요.
heroic.
초라한 공급자의 부질없는 냄새라면 몰라도
금세 다른 밥벌이 찾는 게 쉽진 않았을 텐데 용케 해냈군.
It could have been easy to find another job so soon. Good that you're holding
아직은
out.
계약직이에요.
For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어들어온 이유도 그거의 예전 직장으로 돌아가서 크게 한탕이라도 치면 팀장 자리라도 주겠대요.
실적을 세우면 계약
My
기간은
contracts might get
늘어날지도
extended
모르죠.
if I return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 하나에 목숨을 걸어야 했다니까.
If you want a permanent spot.
아, 그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
And what a futile life that
어이,
is.
아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야? 뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안 들어?
What's the sarcasm? Is something a problem?
글쎄요,
I don't
처음부터
know. I have a problem with every
끝까지
single thing I'm hearing
마음에
right now. Seemingly unaffected by the abrasive attitude, Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이 편할
It'd be
겁니다.
beneficial for you
단테.
to adapt to them sooner than later, Dante.
가론
Caroline,
출발하지.
time to go. I guess
손님께서
let's take
자리에
a seat.
앉았다.
매피 배
Miffy's
빵빵.
tongue revived.
카론도 빵빵.
Karen's raving to drive. Yay! Is this gonna end up go? Ooh. Okay, straight into battle. These guys are just the same. I think they are.
완벽한 거리. 이 결투 본인의 승리.
완전한
녹아내네.
침묵.
That's a new guy. Has no passive but has heavy strike. Also his fails a slap. They're all favored.
적출할게요.
이 결 본인의 승리.
완전한 침묵.
10. Overwhelmed.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
나의 승리다. 본인의 승리일세.
Okay.
돈이 더 들긴 해도 긴급으로 하길 잘했지 않은가?
37.
아니야, 넣어두게. 정말 2배로 받을 거라고 생각했는가? 그런 건 정의롭지 않지.
Is it?
오늘따라 별이 박스.
Oh,
오늘따라 별이.
I think. Missions. This is so clear. You get XP. Oh. There's a pass cost 200. Pay what do you get from the Battle Pass? You get like crates, tickets, boxes. sent to me. Oh, there's a lot. Standard fare. Pass. Something large. Oh, pass, event, announcer. Wait, what the heck is that? Oh. Oh, so you can just get stuff from like past seasons. Middle of a garden of thorns. And then you just go through. You see, oh, can I purchase during this period? That's cool. You can buy identities and egos for shards, 400 each, 150 if it's a 2-star ID. What would be, oh, in the name of love and hate, Sangering Desires, Wing Beat. That's pretty cool. There was a lot. Okay. It's pretty cool. It says map. Oh, that's a lot. 3, 4. Oh, they have others. 5.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
저 근데
Sorry to ask.
지도는 제게 있는데요.
Wherever I have the map,
길은
how do you
어떻게
know
알고
what
가는
roads to
건가요?
take? Since the bus keeps being
그건
anyway.
말이지.
We do have something to lead us.
감이지.
Intuition.
카른의 감.
Karen's intuition.
네?
What?
분홍머리.
Pink
카른
hair.
앞을 이상한 종이로
Explain why you
막는
keep
이유가 뭐야?
rubbing that odd paper in Karen's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠. 이
You're
지도를
going
보세요.
in weird directions.
우리가
Look at
가는
this
쪽은
map. Our
남동쪽
destination is to
방향인데.
north and east of here. Karen reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance, as she couldn't ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳.
Follow
그곳에
the
진짜
heart. That's
길이
where the path
있을지.
lies.
옳소. 우리는 모두
Here,
마음이
here. We
향하는
almost
곳으로
follow us all
나아가야만
halfway.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는 길치라는
You're
거잖아요.
just admitting that you can't read a map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신 해주실
The
줄이야.
words right out of my mouth. You're and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
오, 우리 기사님 친구라도
음.
생겼나 봐.
Did our driver make a new friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려.
Pinky keeps on
난
rapping.
길을 알고 있단 말이야.
I know that.
아니 그러니까 방향이
No, I
잘못.
mean, you're going the wrong
앞에
direction.
또 장애물이야.
Look ahead. More obstacles.
부릉부릉
Drive in.
아니 카론,
No,
기다려봐.
Karen. Wait a second.
보스가
Look, nice
근사해
bus you got there.
보이는데
Why don't you give me a ride?
메피스토
I
팰레스의
guess my
후식
forces
시간인
could use a
모양이군.
helping of
내리지.
the gun
아직
down.
밥을 더
Needs to be
먹여야겠어.
fed just a bit more. Not looking at the map. just follow your heart. Okay, what about these guys? A lot of them are failed to just slash resistance. I think all of them are just the same. Favored.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
약점은 파괴.
본인의 승리일세.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Two of these guys. They also failed to slash resistance, but they have defense as well.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
Oh, 10.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Oh, okay. Today is God. Yeah, that's such a cool. Put your pride in this.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Oh, 12 out of 5.
본인의 승리일세. 자, 뻔하지.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Cool. Okay.
제가 봐도 훌륭했네요. 아, 잠깐 자유 시간 좀 갖고 돌아가면 안 되려나요? 투입합니다.
카론, 이쪽이
Now,
동쪽일까요?
Karen, tell me,
서쪽일까요?
is this east or west?
카로는 두 가지 방향만 알아.
Karen only knows two
맨피의 앞쪽과
directions, Biffy's
뒤쪽.
front and back.
지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이
How did you
어떻게
come so
운전기
far with a
살렸대요?
driver who has zero sense of direction?
그러니까요.
Karen, like I said, the
해가
sun
뜨-
rises from... At the driver's seat, three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might have been at the slightly different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어야 하는 거 아니야?
Aren't you gonna join them too?
무례한 소리! 난 어린이가 아니라네!
Chiquita.
아니고!
Chiquita. Chiquita. I know, I said Chiquita. I beg your pardon. I'm no child. I'm most certainly not little. Seeing Don Quixote shake her fists sky high at Rhodia, I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them from out of my corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri gal might have put up with a rough childhood. Gregor turned around to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head and went back to looking at the driver's side with his chin resting on his head.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야.
Wouldn't be on the younger side
일단
either.
칼을 줄 수 있으면 전쟁에
Some nests
참전부터
used to
시키는
punch
동지도
anyone old
있었으니까.
enough to hold a knife. Nests. A nest was basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. It sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은 아니었지.
Not frequently, but it sure as hell did happen.
관리자 양반,
Interested in
전쟁에
knowing
대해
about
궁금한
wars,
게 많나
Manager
봐.
Bud? Oh, I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info I should know as a manager. As I was about to go on, a glimpse of Gregor's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far from the distance in the driver's
그런
seat.
자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자 양반.
Don't get me wrong,
오히려
Manager
좋은
Bud.
자세 아닐까?
I'm not trying to
상관이
criticize
귀가
you or
많을까
anything.
싶은데.
Heck, it's actually a pretty stand-up attitude for a boss, I'd say. He slowly continued taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도
Still,
개인적으로는
ignorance
모를
is
수
a
있을
gift
때
you
모르는 게
save while you
기회일지도
have it, if
모른다고
you ask
생각해.
me.
일단 알게 되면
Once you're burdened
다시는 모를 수
with
없게 될
knowledge,
테니까.
there's no going back. Without another word, he lit a cigarette.
아니요, 방금
No, you
저쪽에서
should
우회전을
turn right
했어야죠.
at the intersection.
괜찮아요, 카론.
It's okay,
조금만 더
Karen.
가서
You can
꺾어도
turn around at the
올.
next conjunction.
기사의 삶은
The
고단해.
woes of a driver.
뭐 지금 더 급한 건
Looks like you have more pressing
목적지로 가는
matters
길을
at
아는
hand.
것
Ain't that
같네.
right, Manager Bud? Gregor cackled with cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was so curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. An urgent man showed up right before our bus-shaped door too.
옥신각신은 그쯤
In
해라.
a squabble
전방에
more
다시
than
적.
found.
친구들의 버스에 전화타니 니 차만 안 된다.
베르, 연료들이 시끄러워.
Fuel is making
카론,
a fuss.
두 명 이상
Carol get
시끄러우면
dizzy
어지러워.
if many mouths have been noisy.
걱정할 필요 없다, 카론.
Nothing to worry about, Karen.
이제부터 조용해질
Shut down
테니
soon.
경원
Off the bus. Off the bus. Let me see rise, but all that's affected by / it's favored. Oh, okay. Stoppable. That is right. That goes up by 5.
완벽한 거리군. 이 결투.
Staggered. Some always seems to give me.
적출할게요.
완전한 침묵.
이 결투. 본인의 승리일세. 완벽한 거리군.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
완전한 침묵.
Okay. 11, 8.
이 결투.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, they're all staggered. That's pretty good. Blue, green.
처리할 시간이야 모자리다. 나의 승리다.
100%.
본인의 승리일세. 본인의 승리일세.
Oh, okay. That's a double kill.
자, 다시 지도를
Okay, let's
보자고요.
look at this map again.
카론, 딴 좀
Karen,
피우면 안
can you please
된다니까.
focus? Look at the true arguing over the map once again. A question rose in my mind. By the way, this bus was specifically made for Limbus company, right?
정확히는 저희들만을 위한 버스라고 해야겠네요.
It's made exclusively for us to be more precise. Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고 생각하고
You
계신 것
appear
같네요.
to be failing to identify the nuance. That's weird. I don't think I spelled that part out loud. Is the clock broken? or
그
something?
정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수
I
있어요.
can tell that much without hearing it verbalized.
파우스트는 모르는 것이
There's something that
없으니까요.
Faust doesn't know at all. Anyway, it must have taken a long while to get out of the oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서 만들었을 뿐이에요.
It only took the expected amount of time. She's downright impressive to talk to.
파우스트는 천재예요.
Faust is a
도시의 모든
well-known
것을 알고
renowned
있죠.
genius. She knows the ins and outs of the city.
어이,
Oi,
그렇게
if you're so
뛰어나시다면 저
smart,
앞에
why
가서
don't you help with
길부터
those
찾아주지
twits at
그래.
the driver's side? Figure
아까부터
out their way
저것들이 시끄러워서
out the way.
잠을 못 자겠잖아.
Can't sleep a wink with their constant bickering.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요.
Faust is no meddler.
묻는 것에는
She answers to
대답하지만
questions but doesn't
묻지도
chime in
않은
about
것을
being
말하지는
asked.
그리고
Additionally,
인간이
there's no
무언가를
great joy
깨닫기
for a
위해
human being than
골똘한
to ponder
고민을
on
하는 것
problems in order to grasp
가장
an
즐거운
answer.
일이랍니다.
Faust would rather not spoil that to him.
뭘 골똘히 고민을 해봤어야 공감을 하죠.
He wouldn't get it. I doubt he's pondered on anything ever. I saw Heathcliff's grip on the bat tighten, however. With Vergus casting a glare his way, he clicked his tongue as he crossed his arms, forced his eyes shut. I wonder why they're so vitriolic.
나랑 마음이 꽤
You and
맞는
me
것
both,
같네
manager bud.
관리자만.
You and me both. Gregor snickers, the bus side again. Heathcliff and Ishmael kind of act like siblings.
돈이 더 늘긴
Like,
해도 긴급을
these
하길
women
잘했지
start
않은가?
bickering.
아니야, 넣어두게. 정말 2배로 받을 거라고 생각했는가? 그런 건 정의롭지 않지.
Oh. Okay. This is some crazy person. Fine for that.
오늘따라 별이.
Oh, new mission. Incompleted one. Weekly. Oh, these give you 4, so these give you 5, that gives you 2. Now, what do some of these missions say? Assemble 1 Encaphilion modules. Clear Luke's cavation 1 time. Okay. Creator, extract, dispense. Encaphilion, extraction ticket, ego shard crate. Oh, this is more ego shard crate. Identify trading ticket. 1B. Game gives 3,000 identity XP. Owned 13. Gives used for obtaining the identify okay. And via the following methods. Mirror dungeons, inside dungeons clear. It's chapters. I don't know what Murder on the Express is. The Encaphilion event. This is main story. Oh, I stood on Black Forest. Let's go to World Manager. Detour Tales. Identity archive. She's just covered in blood. Ishmael, IP Center. Not up to tier 3.
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Oh, it's like voice lines.
이 몸의 차례인가? 나는 돈키호테일세!
Okay, oh, Dante's notes? You have to clear some of that. Okay, continuing on. Pests. Okay.
길게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
그래, 혹시 저치들과 아는 사이야?
Greg, you know those pals?
무슨? 이
Give me a
뒷골목에
break.
내가 아는
Somebody
얼굴이 있을
knows someone in this corner of the back streets. Greg's face dark in the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads? Unlike the era miscreants you run into, they're part of the insectoid. Gosh, Dante.
머리가 시계라서
Thank
다행이야.
goodness your head shape
저런
looked
쳐다볼
like
때마다
cloth.
헛구역질했을
I
것
would
같아.
have gagged if my manager was a huge bug.
저거 그레고르 씨랑 같은 강화 시술 아니에요?
Isn't that the same type of augmentation you have, Gregor?
저런 징그러운 벌레
Is
대가리를
Stitch
일부러
disguising
붙여놓는다고?
disgusting insect heads to the necks on purpose?
가까이 붙지 마.
You better stay
너한테도
away.
해충병
You
없는다.
don't want to catch the pest, nah.
정말이에요?
Is that true?
아니야.
Just
내
a
개그
joke.
센스가 이상한
Does my
건가?
humor not fly with kids your age? While Gregor was left scratching his head, the bus made a languishing sound and came to a slow flaming
과거
halt.
G사에서는 대부분의
In the
직원들이
past, G-Corp
그레고르
had
씨처럼
protocols and
생체무기
wasn't
시술을
poised to give them
받았어요.
biomimetic weapons like the one Gregor has.
그레고르 씨 예전 쥐사
You used to
출신이었어요?
work for the old G-Corp,
그때
Gregor? That company
쥐사라면
must have been... Ishmael frowned as if she remembered something pleasant but didn't speak further. Gregor wore a smile on his mouth, but his hardened eyes were resting downcast just as a moment ago.
저런 분들은 평소엔 어디서
I
주무시는
wonder,
건가요?
where do people like them sleep at night?
세상에는 하늘을 천장 삼고
The sky
별을
is
조명
overlooked
삼아
their
사는
heads and the stars are
사람들도
their firelight.
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
So they're poetic sort. I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들
And
역시
in this
우리의
manner, as to
여정을
save me, they're intelligent,
방해할 마음인가
unobstructing
보고
my
내려야
journey.
하지 않겠어?
Aren't you going to get off?
그래.
Gregor?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
Care to explain why calling my name specifically?
글쎄,
Who knows? I
남의
don't feel like
추억을
remembering
내
about someone
입으로
else's past
떠들고
in my own
싶지
tongue.
앞장서 그레고르.
Take the lead, Gregor. You know the
고약한
reason.
사람이네.
You're
당신.
one nasty fellow. Oh. A group of soldiers with the heads of insects gathered near the boss.
어디 앞장서는 거
I'm not too fond of
별로
being
안
in the
좋아하는데.
vanguard.
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고
What are
있지?
you? Why does your arm look like ours?
가만.
Hold
낯익은
on.
얼굴인데.
I've seen that face
주로
before.
포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이 있지.
Mostly on flyers and magazine covers, I bet. Gregor, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게
Not
중요한
really
건 아닌 것
important right now,
같은데요,
manager. I
관리자님.
don't think you have
옛날
time for
이야기할
them
상황은
to
아니에요.
listen.
신경 쓰이긴
Listen.
하지만
That
아무렴
bothers
어때?
me. Whoever point
어쨌든
is, I can't let you through. Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this
그런데
out.
이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야?
Why are they showing their buggy sides out in the open anyway?
어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터 터뜨리겠어.
They'd make kids
그렉처럼
cry.
티라도 덜 나면 좋잖아.
We ought to take some concealing lessons from our Gregory here, right?
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에 무조건 곤충 부분이 붙어버리거든.
I am a special case. The particle makes those buggy parts grow on their heads most of the
이걸
time.
운이 주었다고 해야 할지는
I'm
모르겠지만
not sure if I consider myself lucky.
이유는 모르겠지만 저 사람들
It feels like they're trying to
우리가
stop us from
로봇통의
getting to
집으로
the
향하는
branch
걸
facility
막으려는
for
것
some
같았어.
reason.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
Are they after the golden bow too?
그럴지도.
Maybe so.
그 정수를
There
원하는
ought to be
자는
many out
말렸으니까
that they're after the essence.
각각이 바라는
I'm sure
소망도
each has their own
다양할
wishes.
테고.
Isn't that true?
그렇지 않나?
왜 날 쳐다봐?
What's that look for?
내가 알 리가
I haven't
없잖아.
got a clue either. Let's learn how to use ego. Ego are each Shin's unique skills that can be used regardless of identity they're wearing. Let's inspect Shin's Heathcliff ego. I feel like the only one that got put in the question. Every ego currently equipped by Sooner Heathcliff are visible here. Each ego skill consumes ego resources. So basically, that. The amount of SP consumed by each ego is listed at the top. 10. Now select this ego. Select this ego body sack. It seems we don't have enough ego resources to skill each skill needs resources. 2 orange, 2 purple. We like the same resources. Envy and lust. Oh wait, do they represent emotions? They might represent emotions. Envy and lust. You can resources here. Oh, each name was sins. So these are sins. Okay.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
Press the right button in order to choose their base clash immediately. As you can see, the enemy is about to launch powerful clash, and it's unlikely to win this clash. When a unit is about to clash with a difficult enemy skill, you can use Eagle skill to turn the situation around. Okay. Press and hold Heathcliff's portrait again. Once selected, the Eagle skill will automatically be equipped in the bonds skills. Okay, it's sinner. The sins. Okay. So different sins. So envy and lust. Purple's envy, orange is lust. Okay. Equipping a different ego skill in the same slot. Swapping it for a different skill will unequip the current skill.
시작한다.
20. The SP is consumed the moment the ego skill begins its attack. Be warned when the SPs drop too low may cause them to panic or become corroded by their ego.
너도 이 안에 담아주지.
Like corrosion and panic. Corrosion. Raising ego skill tier. Raising an ego skill for its spinning tier unlocks this ego passive. Once a turn in which this ego is used, the ego skill ends and the battle moves to the next turn. The skill's unique ego passive will activate. You get more information. Okay. Slash. This is all purple, so let's do
예술이
it.
뭔지 보여주지.
먼저 간다.
생각대로 되었어.
아름답지 않네.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
We should do it based on win rate. Melee damage, but ruler and damage seem to be both.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 폭의 검을 깨졌소.
승리했어.
Okay. Yay! Yippee! 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 I'm learning so much right now.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
3, 28, 41, 65, 145. Flow 4 difficulty. Learn about ego clocking in this encounter. For this purpose, you'll be granted temporary access to one of Ryoshu's egos. Let's try equipping Ryoshu with this ego. So the ego tab. 12th match. Ryu equip the egos here. 10. Using your choice of device. It's like using your choice. This was my choice anyway.
이게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Well, okay.
도착했다.
So ego corrosion.
역시
We
카로는
here.
길을 알았던 거야.
Karen knew the way all along.
역시는 무슨
You
역시예요.
didn't.
저랑 시클레오 씨가 양쪽에서 얼마나 고생했는데.
그래도 이제 동남쪽과
And
동북쪽을 구분할 수 있어서 다행이에요.
Southeast and northeast, Karen. So this is the old
저도
alcohol.
직접 보는 건
This is my
처음이네요.
first time seeing it with my own
그
eyes
일이
too.
있고 나서
It can't have been
시간이
that
오래
long
지나진
since
않았을
that.
텐데.
세상에
My
어떻게
goodness.
건물이 이
How
모양일
can
수가
a
있죠?
building be in such a derelict state?
부잣집 도련님한테는
This is a surprising
익숙하지
scene for a
못한
rich boy,
광경인가 봐.
잡담은 그만.
Could the Chad please step off? Huh? There are people over
유리
there.
씨와 같은 사무소의 해결사분들이에요.
They're from the fixers from the office as Miss Mary.
일사지부에 이미 몇 번이나 방문한 적이 있는 경험자들이죠.
They've experienced exposure to the branches of L Corp.
인사하지. 왼쪽에 있는 분은 홉킨스 씨.
The person left is
그리고
Hopkins,
오른쪽에
and the
계시는
one on the
분이
right is Anya.
안녕하십니까.
Oh. Greetings. Grade 8 fixer. Grade 8.
붉은 시선님,
The red gaze.
직접 만나뵐 수 있어서
It's such an honor to meet
정말
you.
영광입니다.
I've heard so much stories of your
소문으로만
deeds and
익히
see you in person.
아,
Yeah.
저 앞에 허름한
See the shabby
창고
warehouse there?
보이지?
That's where it's
안쪽에
leading down to the
지하로
branch
내려가는
facility.
계단부터는 여기.
That Yuri he
요리
will be your
시간이.
guide.
여기 해결사 분들도
These fixers have been
경력직이니
around a bit.
돌발
Count on them to
상황에는
handle
잘 대처해 줄 거야.
complications.
이만하면 되었겠지. 내 동행은
That should be enough,
여기까지다.
yeah. This is as far as I can
버스에서
accompany you.
너희들을 기다리고
I'll
있겠어.
be waiting back at the bus. Huh? Wait, what?
언제까지고 뒷바라지를 해주고 있을
You're
거라
so mistaken if you
생각했다면
expect to babysit
큰
you
혼자서
forever,
발
don't
뻗고
they?
쉬고 있겠다는 건가?
So you'll take a backseat and idle away all alone?
애당초 내가 동행하면 너희들은 관광하러
If I
내려가는
get
거나
myself involved,
다를
the
바가 없지
expedition would be a
않겠나.
little too free of challenge, wouldn't it? It turned into more of a tour.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고
In other
썰리고 오라는
words, he
거.
wants to come back red, black, and blue.
보통 저렇게 말하면 항상 다른
That's the kind
꿍꿍이가
of line
있던데.
people with ulterior motives say.
편한 대로 생각해.
Think whatever you want.
특별히
I got you
가이드분까지
guides and
붙여줬으니
everything. So do
잘
your best
해내고
down
오라고.
there.
네, 잘
Yes.
해내고 오겠습니다.
I certainly
붉은
won't
시선님.
disappoint you, Mr. Red Gaze.
최선을 다해보긴
Mr.
할게요.
Red Gaze. I'll try my best, I think. Okay. Oh, just into the battle. Is cat rolling about? I bet she's from Ego. So we should begin with a high SP vouch for this Ego, except for base Ego, so it's gonna be overclocked. Let's first try using Ryoshu's near-acquainted Ego, making this go. You can change this resistance by using the Ego.
먼저 간다.
34. Oh,
이 불 또한
flame 2.
예술의 황홀경이지.
Okay. Oh wow.
순조로운 전략입니다.
어떠냐?
Again. Ego skills are chance to corrode at low SP values. You want corrosion includes things to use a corrosion skill which attacks allies and enemies.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
바람이 기다려. 아름답진 않네. 이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경이지.
Oh. Reaching minus 45 SP will guarantee that the sin enters the ego corrosion state. In ego corrosion state, the sin will indiscriminately attack both allies and enemies.
해보겠습니다.
모든 것을 태우는 것이.
Oh. So that's what it means by attack.
모든 것을 태우는 것이.
Oh. Double staggered? Oh.
제가 하는 건 맞죠?
순조로운 전략입니다.
I'm wondering how it was not dead yet. Let's try using the ego overclock. Combat consumes 1.5 times the resources. Entering overclock without any resources, unstable overclock.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
Oh, because they stagger. Overclock.
모든 것을 태우는 것이.
때렸어요.
Okay. So they can corrode, which attacks enemies and allies.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
Oh yeah, level 4. Yeah, 455. Oh, that's 6 enemies. Oh, more than 6 enemies. That's 9. To read detailed information on your identity. To the tab to view the select ID of the universe. He's going to level up tie. Identities get stronger with each level up tie. Please verify your identities that are private to an encounter. Now let's go check the information about that ego. You can view this ego's detailed information. Ooh. Upgrade ego so by Fred spinning the ego. Please recommend that you Fred spin them. Okay, now it's gone back to the ones I picked, so I can. Oh.
자, 의뢰로군.
Yeah.
자, 모두에게 평등하게.
언제나 준비되어 있다.
알.
언제든지요.
Dan, Taf, He, Wa, Aleph. Not that tier 3. Optai, level up. What's the thing? Oh, like. Okay. Can you level up? I can only 28, but I want to keep something. Oh, going from 6 to 16. I used 4. Yay.
동부쉔크 3과 돈키호테.
Don Quixote.
단테, 잠깐 나 좀 보시죠.
With me, please. Our team was busy exchanging greetings because it called me to its
미리
place.
말해두자면
Can we
저들은
tell you
8급
in advance that
해결사입니다.
they're only grade 8 fixes. Grade 8?
서열이 낮은
Means that they're low
심부름꾼이라는
rank judges,
뜻입니다.
errands being their main task.
저들을 이용은 하되
Use them for your benefit,
의존하려
not
하지
rely on
말아요.
them. I can't count on them to do everything for us in our rewards. And I to him letting them know that I understand his
어쩌면 그 버스 안에서
He might be the only
제대로
one that
대화라는
works
걸
like
할
I
수
should
있는
converse
모은을
Best of
빕니다.
luck, Dante. Lucas pat my shoulder with a bitter smile before slowly making his way back to the bus. Wait, don't tell me we're just instantly get into battle. Oh no, we're instantly getting into battle. 9, 17, 45, 11 to 20, 2 to 8, 6 to 12.
적출할게요.
완벽한 거리.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
본인의 승리일세.
겁만예크.
Okay, that's great.
조여목구를 달궈볼까?
완전한 침묵. 약점은
완전히 녹아내렸네.
본인의 승리일세. 이 결투
완전한 침묵.
Yay.
돈이 더 들긴 해도 긴급으로 하길 잘했지 않은가? 아니야, 넣어두게. 정말 2배로 받을 거라고 생각했는가?
Extract again. What do you think is a good one to extract, Tom? You have this one. You have this. You have the second and third, and you have the standard one. What's on the standard one? Ego for identities. Get roll. He def. Same. Announcer, ego, identities. Announcer or he def. Same. Announcer, ego, identity free, identity 2. Exchange. like thinking about it. Fine, I'll go for this one. Ooh, that one did not go good, but I got green.
이렇게 영롱하게 빛나는 초록을 본 적 있는가? 이 몸과 있으면 어둠이 우리를
Wait,
피해
green
도망다닐
good?
것이네.
I don't know if green's good, but I got the Wopega Snatch 2, Botany Ego Lantern, Don Quixote. She's alright. +5, one attack, free, ego, passive, skill, I shall nibble thee, head inflicts 2 rupture count, flashing law, defense, sanity, beast factors, decreasing sanity. I'll continue with this one, then, yeah. This is it, oh. Done, just got anything? I think this is 10, right? That's what I'm got. Like, oh, I'm going. What's it called? Oh, it gives identity things. Like that. Oh, look. Oh, it's a more bad one. Okay. Uptie. I'm gonna uptie this. Yay! Maybe upgrade some of the other ones I don't upgrade. Fine. Change to 18. Let's use one to get from this one. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Difficulty 7. X objectives. Suppress the dungeon boss. Oh, charge X-Men. Would you like to assemble F-Kun module? I just assemble one? During the final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon. Disconnect the identities who enter the dungeon with you. You can't choose your team. Want to choose randomly. Yeah, oh wait, I got you as 2. You as 2 as well. I didn't get any for you, sadly. No, you either. That's what I do.
탐구할 것은 무엇이오?
We enter the delicate building of the Lobotomy Corporation. As the light goes dim, the dreadful stench on the ground underground goes stronger. The smell. It's awful.
허파 속으로
I can feel the
쓰레기가
waste
막
collecting in
붙고
my
있어.
lungs.
되려 머리가 맑아지는
The
냄새야.
odor is so intense it winds back to refreshing.
다시 한번 말씀드리지만 이 안에서
Only
죽으면
once
전투가
last
끝나도
time. If
되살아나지
you die
못해요.
here, Dante won't be able to resurrect you even when the battle has finished.
왜 살아나?
유행하는 개그인가
Must
봐.
be a popular joke or something.
아,
Woo. I can't
요새
even tell
도시에
what
무슨
what
이야기가
stories are going to
떠도는지도
say
모를
these
정도.
days. Seemed to have misunderstood us, but Singer's force made no comment on it. I decided not to add my input. The source of this rancid smell were more of a plea pressing concern. I ain't getting more notifications now. This is our new home. Oh, that's cool. Looks like the probably died a while
정확한
ago.
관측이십니다. 시체의 붕괴기에 다다른 것으로 보이는군요.
An astute observation, manager. The corpses have reached a stage of active decay.
벌레들이 한창 잔치라도
Yeah.
여는
Looks
모양이네.
like the bugs are having a feast
얼른
over there.
서두르자고.
Let's just hurry
응?
up. Huh?
그래,
Saying up?
자기
Trigger babe?
혹시
Are you scared of
벌레
bugs?
이건 노파심인데
No.
설마 벌레
I'm sure
시체를
you won't
얼굴에
mature
들이대는
showing
유치한
dead
짓은
bugs in someone's
짠!
face. Boo.
하지 않을 거라비. 아이, 저리 치워!
Just in case one of you.
뭐 이렇게 웃긴
Yeah.
거야?
Put it away. What's so funny about this?
웃기잖아. 벌레를 무서워하는
I
게
mean,
다른
it's
사람들
hilarious.
자기일
Who
줄은.
would have thought that you of all people would be scared of these little wrigglers?
그래, 그렇게
그래.
싫었어?
Did you hate it that bad?
됐어.
Forget it.
거기
You
장난
there.
그만
Stop your
쳐라.
mischief this instant.
관리자님이 신경 쓰셔야 할 거리를 만들지 말란 말이야.
잠깐. 이
Hold
시체는
on.
아직
This body is still warm,
공격받은 건
such
꽤
as a sign of a
최근인
recent
듯하군.
attack. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared. After observing the bodies for a minute.
우리 아니 로보토미
Those
코퍼레이션
are
직원들은
I
아니네요.
mean, Lobotomy Corporation
여긴
employees.
이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이 되어버려서
These buried
어중이
facilities
떠주니들도
are considered pure
모여든다더군요.
gold mines now. Judging all
몇몇
sorts
해결사나
looking for
조직들 사이에선 로보토미 드림이나
phrases like the
엔케 팔린
lobotomy
러쉬란
dream
말이
or the
로드
okay.
앤
I keep pressing my spacebar. That's fine.
멋있는 줄임이고
LDE rush. Got a nice ring to it.
조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는
That's what I
게
had to say after keeping quiet for so long.
그러한
It's
잉글리쉬는
such a furious use of
본래의
English not
뜻을
prone to the
가물하게
original
만들지
meaning.
않겠소.
제 말이 그 말이.
That's what I'm
이성
saying.
씨, 뭔가 말수가
You seem
많아진
to
것
be
같은데요?
talking a lot more than usual, Isan.
이상하오?
그이는
Does that
원래
reflect strangely?
말수가 적지 않은 사람이에요.
He was never really quiet,
최근에
so
조금
he only
바뀌었을
had
뿐.
a shift recently.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가 많아지는 건 나쁘지 않은 일이지. 계속 지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면
Keep it
좋겠고.
up
가지.
as much.
마치 그대가 캡틴 같구려. 관리자께서 할 일이라고 보호만.
You make yourself look like the captain here. I dare say that role belongs to the manager.
제가 주제가 넘었습니다, 관리자님.
Please forgive my insolence, manager. Frowning as though she were caught off guard. Otis bows to me as she apologizes. Aggressive ticking noises. Oh no, it's nothing. Let's head down. Had pair of wings protruding.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
Those look kind of similar to the folks you ran into just before, don't they?
벌레 머리 하고 있던 사람들 말이죠.
You mean those bug-headed people?
조용. 전방에 거수작 포착.
Quiet. I'm seeing uniformed hangers ahead. As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자?
Uniform?
뭐야?
What's all
거동
that?
수상자.
Identified targets, possibly hostile. I'm sure one idea crossed all of our minds. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be running this facility as Force mentioned. That might be what those shining figures are.
마주칠 수밖에 없겠군.
We have no choice but to face them.
어이, 거기
Hey, who
누구야?
goes there? Instead, what we faced was people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate, though.
뭐야? 이 근방엔 우리들 뿐이라며.
I thought we were the only people around here.
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한
They slipped
건가?
past our team at the entrance. The
그새
scoundrels
다른
keep coming one
쥐새끼들이
after another.
들어왔나 보군.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
Oi, bug buggers. You friends with the buddies back there?
시체?
Buddies? Oh, that's the sin.
잠깐.
어디서 온
I don't know where you're
찌꺼기들인진
scum off
모르겠지만
from, but hear me outside.
어차피 너희도
You're
엔케팔린을
here for the
챙기러 온 거지.
Incaparian, right, aren't you? If you go
여기서 한층만 더
floor
내려가면
down, there's treasure
손쉽게
trove just
엔케팔린을
waiting to be
얻을 수.
nabbed.
거기는 너희에게 양보할게.
Whatever's on that floor is yours, so
서로
just
챙길
take what
것만
we can from
챙기고.
here and be on our own.
고.
Way. Yeah.
알아본 거 같네.
So you recognize me, huh? The moment saw his eyes land on Gregor's face. Their fin of real kindness was torn down.
배신자 녀석.
Traitorous peasant.
아, 너는 전방에
must
소속돼
have been
있었나 보네.
dispatched to the front lines
어때?
too.
그래도
That's better
포스터보다는
in
쉬는
real
소리
life
낫지.
than on those fires, right?
헛소리 집어쳐.
Look at the cheeky
내가
cunt.
너 따위에게
I'm
경례를
disgusted that I
했었다는 게
won't salute to
역겨우니까.
your face.
이런 씨.
Whoa. Easy
실물이
there.
대고 한
It's
것도
like you
아닌데.
had to salute me in person.
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로
But you pose as a normal member of society thanks to your
평범한 사람
immense
행세하며
privilege, freeing you from
살아갔겠지만
those side effects.
우린 아니었어.
We never even got the
이
chance.
기만자
You
새끼야.
fraternizer. We were thrown away right after the war was lost.
잘해준 건 나도 마찬가지였어.
I was tossed
모든
out the
군인들이
same,
똑같지 않나?
you know. Isn't that how it is for all
그
soldiers?
중에서도 너희들은
So this is our
버려진
side,
벌레처럼
side
살아가기
you chose?
선택했나 보지?
Rifling for the trash like actual bugs.
적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
No good can come out of taunting your foes.
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아.
You said the military too, you know. Too. You know where this is going.
앞에 서 있는 것들과
We're
싸우게
getting
됐지.
out of this without a fight.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
We were planning to let you through if we
저
were.
배신자
But
새끼
now,
채로
makes you your
잘라 죽여주지.
traitor friend into that
거의
much
없는
meat.
새끼들이네.
Like hell
우리가
yeah.
엔케팔린을
You're gonna wait for us to
가져오면
climb
그대로
back up
뒤통수
with
갈겼을
Enflin so you could backstab us and swipe it.
그랬던 거였어요?
Wait, were they?
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로
They
떨어진
flew into rock
놈들한테
bottom below,
회의란 게
and I
남아있을 것 같네.
swear down they don't care a whit for honor.
가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳐 때리는 판인데
Awful broke. People
그럼
turn
말랑한
nature
걸
as long
기대하냐
as
너?
there's something. You're way too naive to think otherwise. Ooh. Your goal is to reach that section of the bottom floor and retrieve the gun barrel. Each sector is connected to one of my paths. You can travel through it. So it's not here at the Battle 1 dungeon, so it's your unable to keep track of the status, reaching checkpoint will allow you to further restore the sins. After losing battle, you can reattempt it from the start with fire sins remains in your team. So you have start, control, containment, control, team lobby, containment cell, containment, info passage, control team, containment, control team lobby. 2, 2, 3. Story. These all just slash. 4, 4, 5,
나의 상대는 어디 있는가?
Careful now. Slash. 50%.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
완전
자, 본인의 승리일세.
Well, that's easy. I thought I'd normally like have like another wave. Glover lights a cigarette and takes a drag, followed by smoke shimmering out from his mouth.
다른 보안업체에 취직을
They'd
해도
have further
이것보다는
than this
나았을
if they got
텐데요.
a job at the security company or
평생을
something.
군인으로 살았던 자들이다. 다른 직업으로 새 출발하기엔
They spend their
적응하고
entire lives
바뀌어야
as
할 것들이
soldiers.
너무
The change to
많았겠지.
prepare for them to start a new life must have been overwhelming.
그리고 몰락한 날개 출신이라는 건 엄청난 꼬리표야. 누가 받아주면 구두발이라도 핥아줘야 할 정도로.
If anyone's generous enough to take you in, licking their boots, the least you can do.
아,
Oh, sorry about that.
미안하다.
Should have chosen my words carefully.
아니에요.
No, it's
지사나
fine.
엘사나
I'm sure things were
상황은
rough with
비슷했겠죠.
Chico's fault.
날개가 부러진다는 건
Breaking of a
그만큼
wing
혼란스러운
is a talent
사건이니까.
affair for many people. Oh, effective fire and blue. Wrath and pride. Body. Fatal / wrath and pride. Okay. Fatal. Pride. Oh, okay, we have a lot of pride.
동부쉔크
We'll be
3번
fine.
돈키호테.
Physical sanity will be corrupted by ego. Okay. Oh. Antina may find dungeons to kind of approach needed. Also employing this particular project called focus encounters. On the parts, each part has own skill slots. Let's go. Drag to change.
적출할게요.
이 결 본인의 승리일세. 이 결 본인의 승리일세.
뻔하지. 것만예그
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Features one of the assigned to channels can be viewed in slots and the dashboard. Did that. I'm a little lost with that one.
완벽한 거리군.
Attack power. Here's stagger. That with you. Do that with you on 27. That with you. Okay, do that with you. This is
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
the 14.
적출할게요.
나의 승리다.
달려라 루신한테! 정의는 승리한다!
Good. Okay.
전 처음 봐요.
I know you've seen those
모른다고?
before. You don't know? Hawkins' face quickly turned to a cold frown. It was in such a stark contrast to the face he showed before regulars. They showed in fright.
아니, 그게
No, I
우리가 굳이 추락한 날개에
Don't
깃털을
you
준
know
이유가
why we
뭔지
bothered to let fall
알지
the
않나?
wings further into our office?
엘사의
To
지부의 의뢰를
deal with requests to
조금이나마
replace an
안전하게
outlaw branch
해결하려고.
more safely.
잘하네.
Exactly.
하급 관리직
I
출신에게
didn't
별로
expect much
바라는
from a
것도 없어서
low-rank
길었네.
agent. Aren't you also the
그리고 저
rank agent?
환상 체인지 환장
Just two
체인지
simple
하는
jobs
걸
lead the way until it's
어떻게
about
조져야
the
할지 알려준 거.
normalities or whatever.
근데
Now look,
처음
what you
본다는
expect to
말이나
do
하면
just oh
우린
no,
어떻게
I've
해야
never seen
되는
that
거냐?
before, huh?
호핀스,
Gosh,
배고파졌어?
Hopkins, being hungry,
살살
take it
좀.
easy.
유리 씨가 처음 본 게 확실하다면 이 개체는 환상체에서부터 비롯된 또 무언가
Then these might be an type of
어쩌면
entity
또 다른 종일 수도 있겠죠.
derived from abnormalities, perhaps in
그
the species.
코퍼레이션이
The
모든
corporation
환상체를
might
관리하고
not
있지는
have
않았을 수도
every
있어.
specimen in their confines either.
유리양이 공부를 소홀히 하지
Yuri, there's
않았다면
no reason to lambast
스스로를
yourself
다툴
for neglecting
필요도
to learn
없을
what you
것이오.
know to.
감사합니다.
Thank you,
뭘
sir.
간질거리게 입씨름을 하고
What's there to
있어?
argue about?
가서 두들겨
All the
패면
mice are
되잖아.
bleeding to death, right?
시킨다면 할
Give the
뿐이다.
word and we'll do it. Yeah, confinement hall 2, come on, confinement hall 3. Slash in there.
투입합니다.
Okay.
완벽한 거리군. 본인의 승리일세.
That's crazy.
다음은 침묵을 남겨드리죠.
144 for that? Didn't know they had that much health.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
나의 승리다.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Okay.
역시
Impressive.
붉은 시선님의 수하들답게 능력도 많고.
수아라고?
What did you say?
아이고, 우리
Oh
호킨스가
boy.
말 실수를
Hopkins
해서
again, being close to his phone.
제가 대신
I apologize
사과할게요.
instead.
그런데 왜 이렇게 꾸물럭대는 거야, 호킨스?
What's
치즈를
taking you
다시
so long,
도졌어?
Hopkins? Hermo is acting up again?
무슨 말을 하는 거야?
What? No.
내가
I'm
언제?
not. What do you mean? His focus will aim or something, but decided not to bother pointing it out. Ooh, okay. Weird. Employee lounge info team passage. Oh, you have to go to employee lounge first. You can checkpoint. Oh, these are checkpoints. Okay. And it's like to see and look at your teammates and stuff. Making passive. Oh, it's like see your team and stuff.
뭐
Well, I
이쯤이면
suppose this place is
적당하겠네요.
good as any. As I opened the door, four suddenly stood before me.
단테,
Dante, close
눈을
your eyes and
감고
look for a glimmer
너무
hiding in the dark.
찬란하지도 않고
Find the faint star of truth
은은하게
twinkling
드러나-
gently. The star. This one won't hurt
별을
me.
찾는 것만이라면
It shouldn't cause you any
아프지는
pain since you're
않죠.
simply locating it. So I can think about the way Fast put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and block my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면
When you open your
까마득했던
eyes,
별은
what seems so far away
당신과 눈을 맞추고 있을
will shine
거예요.
right into your vision. That's beautiful. The light is only visible to
아니요.
me. Not quite.
당신을 통해서
For you,
이젠
now all
모두가
of us can see it.
던전이 아니지만
Even
모두가
though
별을
we're
통해
inside a dungeon, we
당신을
can
통한
reap the
혜택을
benefits of your
받을
ability
수
with
있게
the star.
되었죠.
그럼 얼른 시계 돌려주세요. 어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터 탈구된 것
Good.
같거든요.
Can you please hurry up with the clock? Then I think I dislocated my shoulder.
돌린다고요?
The
아,
clock?
그 시계
It
정말
wasn't just for
돌릴 수
show.
있는?
돌아가기만 하겠어.
It's not
엄청
all it
신기한
does.
능력을
They
가지고
really
있다고.
need power. You
요리
should
시도
come and
한번
take a look,
구경해봐.
Yuri. I know, recognize the pain I endure. Info team. Effective abilities. And info. So, Wrath and Pride. Wrath and Pride. Slash and Blunt. Slash and Blunt. Wrath and Pride. Ah, that's
나의
fine.
상대는 어디 있는가?
I like 8 pride is.
아, 상쾌한 기분.
That felt real good. I'm dying here.
그 시계
What amazing
진짜
clock is that? I
신기하네요.
haven't seen that technology
정말.
anywhere.
이
That
정도면
has to be on the level of
특기점 수준인데
singularity.
대체 어떤
What
날개가 뒤에?
wing could be responsible? Hopkins greedily stared at my head. I really tried to ignore it, but looking at stuff pockets
단체.
again.
왜 네 머리를 붙잡고 있는 거야?
Dante, why are you clutching your head like that? It's nothing.
파우스티안, 관리자께서 가진 시계는 저들의 목숨을 돌려줄 수는 없어.
시계는 수감자들에게만 동작해요.
아, 차라리 그게 낫네. 배에 구멍이 쑥 났는데 못 죽고 되살아나지면 그게 더 끔찍하잖아? 아니다. 배가 뚫린 거면 운이 좋은 거지. 몇 초 안에 죽으니까.
Well, I guess she has predicted her own death. Hello. Our tentacle erupts from the wall and penetrates Eye's abdomen and it's
전투 준비.
all units prepare for
내가
battle.
말했지.
What I tell
난
you,
항상
I've
운이
always been a
좋았다.
lucky girl.
이미 절명했어.
Her life has departed.
자,
Now, you have to keep it together, especially in
아니,
times
이럴
like these,
때일수록
yeah?
일반적인 공격의 형태를 취하고
The
있지
attack
않네요.
is under an unusual form. It's
환상체일
like we're
가능성이
facing
높습니다.
abnormality. Well, they just killed her right on spot.
관리자님, 명령을
Manager,
부탁드립니다.
your command, please. I feel pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us with tears, nevertheless. Yuri, Hopkins, Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties.
현명한 판단이십니다.
Oh, okay. A wise decision, manager.
째깍이는 소리가
You can make sense of that
해석했다.
ticking. Otis gave Hopkins a fiery glare, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and breathed in shout.
관리자님의 명령이다.
It's the manager's
졸개들아,
order. Lackey.
포위 진영을 구축한다. 목표는
You
전방
surround the enemy
거수사.
formation. The target is the uniform ahead.
네.
그런데
To be honest,
저걸
I'm
잘하고
not
찰
sure
수
if you can say
있는지가
that thing has a
의문이구만.
form. Slowly encroached vines fell by the shadow of a figure that looks to be several times taller than a human. It was approaching, befitting fright unlike any foe we've faced up until now. Oh. What is that? And you have no way, please view the guide. This information about it. The encounter elements in multiple parts in dungeons. The abnormal's weak point is the fruit part. Target fruit. Okay.
처리할 시간이야.
Oh, that broke just from the first attack. Fatal down, fatal down. The freeze destroyed all parts of the fragile.
완벽한 거리.
Marjorie are going to be tasked with making key decisions. Tie the bow shift. A heart torn into thousands of pieces may be kept from the wires as it burrowed into the ground tangle itself, yet someone has to pull these funny roots and there's no root that can remain. Since each gave each of looks, being coiled in piece in sharp pain, something to avoid even in one's dream. The dry sinner must be upturned, which sinner was up for the task. Does it really have to be me? Anyways, Yeah, the very high one. But the odds very high. He walked with shaky steps, bare hands to dig up the roots. Goodness. Doubts. As soon as realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. The effects of internal root expire.
해결됐지 않나?
Maybe? That root is so full.
정출할게요.
나의 승리다.
Oh, that killed it. Okay.
뭐야?
So
끝이야?
what? That was it?
환상체는
I heard
함부로 제압하기 힘들
abnormalities are
정도로
supposed to be so
강력하다고
powerful that suppressing them
들었는데요.
was a dangerous task.
클리포트 억제력
It's
때문이에요.
a good deterrence in action.
뭐? 커피 포트?
Coffee pot?
환상체들을
A thought that
약화시키는
weakens
힘이에요.
abnormalities. Its original purpose is
격리실에서
to safely
보다
suppress
안전하게
and
환상체를
contain
관리하기 위해 사용되는 겁니다.
thinking. Okay.
황금 가지를
As we continue our
회수할수록
assignment in
그
collecting more golden
억제력도
bows,
점점
the deterrents will
약해져가겠죠.
weaken as well. But
지금은
this was a simple
이제
battle.
나중엔 100번을 죽었다
Later on,
깨어나도
one that might
힘들 수
take her
있다는
lives more than
말이네요.
100 to handle it. 100-fold to handle it. That's a terrifying thought. Where did its corpse go anyway? Pretty sure that tag did it.
분명 숨통은 끊어졌습니다.
Further down, thanks to your
관리자님,
exceptional command
탁월한-
manager. It cannot disappear into the
역시
sky.
관리자님입니다. 그럴 가능성도 배제할 순 없죠.
Brilliant insight as always, manager. Such possibilities cannot be ruled
아니
out.
너희 눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하 천장이 안
Is the
보이냐?
tough-looking ceiling above us not a thing to you
이쪽을
two?
보세요.
Over there, listless. Yuri pointed at something. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her badly, but seeing her hold her own and keep her head up, I felt I should let her be and follow along with her for a while. Is that an egg?
환상체의 핵이군요.
It's the core of the
적절하게
abnormality.
제압했을 경우
When suppressed via appropriate
이러한
measures,
아랫모양도
it'll be
환원되죠.
reduced to this condensed ovate form,
그리고 부화할 거예요.
and it'll hatch
이
once the
공간에서
time has passed here.
그런 개 같은 일이.
Hatch? You got to be
이것들이
joking.
죽지 않는다는
You
소리인가요?
mean those things won't die?
환상체는 죽지 않아요.
Abnormalities simply cannot
그래서
die. It's
A사의
one of the
생산
factors that
에너지량이
contributed to Elco's
어마어마했던
massive energy
거더라고요.
production.
이 상태의 핵을 격리실에
As an
가져다 놓는
employee,
게
my job was to put the core
제가
back in
하는
its
일이었는데.
containment unit. Now things have changed.
알이 다시
What can we
깨어나기
do for
전까지
this egg hatch?
저희
림버스 컴퍼니에는
Limbus
이런
company has a
환상체들을 담당하는
department
부서가 별도로
dedicated to
있어요.
dealing with abnormalities
그들이
like
회수해
this.
갈 겁니다.
They will retrieve them for
그
us.
애프터
Right?
팀이요?
Was it the after team?
안내받을
I
때
remember hearing
들었던
about them
기억이
during
나네요.
orientation.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지 그래.
What's stopping you from calling them now?
연락은
The transmission
메피스토
device is on
팰리스에서 가능합니다.
그건
Mephistopheles.
그렇겠지.
너무
Figures.
걱정할 필요는
No
없습니다.
need to worry. Once we hit the golden bow,
황금까지만
we return whether
찾는다면.
we like it or not. Went down the floor.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
I didn't think I'd come back here.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은
Most of the bus
여러 개의 층으로 구성이
facilities
되어
consist
있어요.
of multiple
그리고
floors,
각자
and each
층마다
floor is expected to be
주인이
occupied
되는
by
환상체들이
normality
존재할
in
거예요.
Arcane's domain.
어? 아까 그런 게 또
Seriously?
나온다고?
There's more of them?
그런 그
So where'd you
전투
figure
정보?
all that
아니,
information
그걸
about,
대체 어떻게 알고 있는
about
거야?
what we'll face and stuff?
파우스트는 모든 걸
Faust
알고
knows all.
있어요. 안내에서는
The
비포팀이
guide said before
사전
team
정찰을
does
한다고 하더라고요.
resonations in advance.
그냥 네가 관계자라서
So
하는
you only know
것뿐이잖아.
that because you have ties and
틀린
stuff.
말을 하진 않았잖아요.
I never claimed otherwise.
어쨌든
Anyway,
주요
this means we
적군이
should expect a
매층에
great threat
하나씩은
on every
존재.
floor.
등 뒤에 적을 두고서
It'd be
전진하는
idiotic to
멍청한 일은 할
advance
수
to an
없으니
unknown and make sure that we
결국
clear
그 층의
danger in
환상체를
at least one
정리해야만
direction.
하겠군.
There's no choice but to take them down as we go.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가
You took the
버렸네요.
words right out of False mouth.
말하지 않더라도
It's not
의도를
splendid
전달할 수
thing to be
있다면
able to convey your intentions
그보다
before
이상적인 것은 없지 않겠어.
they've been verbalized.
단테, 별을 볼 때예요.
Do I see a bot? Count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Dante, it's time to see the star. I'm your manager, no scapegoat, you know. Yeah, it's not like nothing. It's not like anything changed. Oh. Wait, how much is there? Okay, so there's no board. It's 1, 2. 2 more boards. Oh, graphics, audio, graphics. My FPL 60. I'm actually going to probably end here. There's 3 floors. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end here. I'll probably continue tomorrow. I don't know, cause like I'm getting asked to play Peak with like others, so maybe. But yeah, that's the wrong one. This one? No, that's also the wrong one. Yeah. I'll probably raid you to someone who's online. / raid. Raid. Let me raid you to someone. Just raid you to someone random. You're getting eaten. That's my fault. Cause you know, I love eating people. Wait, let me check something. Discord. Okay, I'm going to send you, and I'll probably go eat. Cause you know. Alright, bye, 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 bye. Take care of you. I love you.